hello, good evening. Thank you, everybody on the live stream, for your patience. Sorry we're late. We are the DnD Show. We're here finally. Better late than never. I'm Luke, Luke baby, or just Luke, the Dungeon Master, your host, whatever you want to call me. Tonight I'm joined by the usual crew. We've got Gavin. Hello, sir.
Evening.
And we've got Lisa.
Hi.
James. How you doing? Hello,
mate.
And Sean.
Howdy.
Hello, everybody. So,
Sorry.
We've been chatting for like an hour now, trying to sort out all of our levels and everything, but we haven't actually, or at least I haven't anyway, actually checked how you guys are doing. We just went straight into, right, let's sort this sound issue out and do some tests and stuff. So, how is everybody this week? You all right?
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
Good,
not
good.
bad.
Yeah.
Anybody had a nice trip to a castle this week?
Yeah, but
I
wish. My eyesight.
Yeah. Your eyesight's okay. Did you have to go for a little drive just to make sure?
Yeah, with my kids.
With your kids.
On my wife's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
fucking scumbag of a man. Anyway.
Oh, let's not even.
Straight into it.
Let's not make this political.
That's what makes it political, but Tory cunts.
Thank you. Someone had to say it.
Well, I think lots of people have been saying it. Unfortunately, it's just the same people.
We'll start playing at 10.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
No, it's been an interesting week
Let's not
here in the UK this week. For any
play
of
Final
our...
Fantasy.
Yeah, anyone play Final Fantasy? I was just thinking the same thing.
I still haven't. No.
Multiple episode podcast callback. For all of our followers.
Yeah, everything's all weird. Everything's all up in place at the moment here in the UK. But whatever. I went to the beach today. Why the hell not? But you know what? Now there's nothing wrong with it as long as you're social distancing. You're allowed to go to the park as long as you social distance and you be alert. So what's the difference? We went to Felixstowe and we sat nowhere near anybody else. So we stayed to ourselves, paddled for a bit, and then was there for about an hour and came home. And it was nothing like all the pictures that were in the media from last week.
No.
So
I'm hoping to take my little one to the park tomorrow as well. So I'm let's see. I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah,
but,
as long as I think
I really need to do it.
I think it is now. I think as long as I don't like this new tagline, "Be alert," but I think as long as you are, being safe and you are maintaining your distance, you're not having massive parties with loads of people, then I don't really see the harm. Crack on. Yeah. I think.
Yeah. I've been to like the forest a couple of times.
Right. Oh, Psych Unsent is just explaining to our non-UK people in the chat about Cummins. Have you seen the hashtag Cumgate? I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
I
saw
Cumgate.
That
is.
Don't search for it. I mean,
no, yeah. I got into. I always forget about my mouse pointer. Sorry, for anybody who does watch, I'm really sorry. There's always a mouse pointer right on my face in the thing, but I got into like an argument on a post on Facebook today from our Ipswich Borough Council thingy about stay alert and stuff. I was like, tell that to Dominic Cummins. And then someone said, because on my Facebook profile, I've still got the EU stars around my profile. And they were like, oh, just because he's the Brexit man. And I was like, fuck off. And I just started having a go at him and stuff. And I ended up finishing it just like, anyway, like, you got your opinion, I've got my opinion. But my wife's having a go at me for arguing with idiots on the internet again. So have a nice day.
And yet here you are.
Here I am. Yeah. So now I'm going to do it here where no one can actually argue back. I can just express myself. Anyway, so yeah, I do apologise for any of our viewers who may be Tory cunts, but you know what, shouldn't be a cunt. Really.
Can I? I know we need to get started. I know we need to get started, but can I just read you some alternative hashtags real quick?
Oh, go on, go for it.
Okay. Hashtag condom fail.
Yep.
Hashtag Dick and Dom in the castle. Hashtag I'm Cummings out. Don't want the world to know. Hashtag Steely Dom. Hashtag at the point of Cummings withdraw. Hashtag Nanny McPhee. Hashtag things to do in Durham when you're Dom.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're welcome.
We're not biased at all in any way.
No.
But,
Well, I know any of you
I
could
like
be
him.
secret Tories.
you like him, do you? Okay,
No,
Pop's
no.
gone.
Sean strikes me as a Tory.
I'll be
Closet
honest
Tory.
with you. As of yesterday,
Sorry, guys,
I had
my
no
mum-
idea who the guy was.
Oh, I've known for years. I've built up a lot of. Anyway,
Never
but
heard of him.
I reckon that duck's a Tory.
Yeah.
It is.
Capitalist.
See, yeah, typical. hiding
away.
in the shadows, just like Miss May, wasn't it?
Oh, mate. So anyway, welcome
Anyway.
to the DnD Show, your weekly political podcast.
Political D&D podcast. That's actually not a bad.
There's a good.
Oh,
alternative
imagine a
angle on it.
D&D as like a role-playing parliamentary game.
Oh, I'm sure
We
people
could
do
all
it.
be a useless politician.
I mean,
Like,
like,
that would be brilliant with
We need
zero
to patent that
charisma.
now.
There are actually like lots of people play like high role play intrigue and politics style games like espionage and stuff, and they're actually really fun.
Yeah.
And I imagine that people will probably do kind of draw in real life for that kind of stuff. But oh, mate. Anyway, I was going to say something, but I can't remember what it was. So let's just play some D&D, eh?
Let's get on with it, eh?
Let's get on with it. So who is going to fill us in on?
Not me this week. I've done it last two.
Well, it's the dice roll, isn't it? You should be
the
rolling
dice,
a dice. Yeah, roll a dice. Do it by random.
With initiative.
No, just a straight
Or
D20
just
roll.
D-
I'll deal with that. That's fine. Looks like Millicent's
fuck
doing it. Oh,
yeah,
Scapes or Millicent's. It's a
Yeah,
draw.
Millicent.
Come up first.
I'm not on roll 20.
18 all.
Or re-roll. Roll off.
What? Oh,
Millicent and James.
I hope it's
Escapes.
James because I don't
Come
remember.
on.
there you are. I
10
don't remember
from
anything
Millicent.
ever.
Oh,
Oh,
Escapes.
James.
To be fair, I don't think many of us remember last week.
That's a good week.
It was a good week.
Okay.
It was the best week, and it sucks that our audio was so shit. So
Yeah.
again, like the people who watch live, or they probably wouldn't know, but it turns out we had some massive delay issues between my vocals and everybody else's vocals, and it completely fucks with the podcast version and the YouTube version and the version that's stored on Twitch. It's all fucking shambles. So on top of that, Sean's Mac completely died during the week because he updated it and it didn't like all of the dodgy, cracked, illegal software that he had.
Whoa! Easy.
So it's been a hell of a week.
I bought them since.
You have, yeah.
Fucking doxed him.
So
Oh no!
yeah, it's been a mental one. That's why we were late tonight, just running loads and loads of tests just to make sure that all the sound issues are fixed. And then, so here we are. James, fill us in with what happened last week.
Okay. So, after kicking the shit out of a bunch of Redbrands in the village of Phandelver, we managed to interrogate one, which was quite easy because he hath been a pussy. We interrogated one, and then we decided, right, okay, well, we found out that there was an extra entrance to the mansion, which is the hideout of the Redbrand. So we found out there's an extra entrance in the south through the forest, so we decided to go that way. We passed by a farm, which was a lovely farm, and we talked to the woman there and her son, who also don't like the Redbrands. Then we went into the cave. There was a bunch of, things to kill. There was a big eye monster. To be fair, we smashed the shit out of everything in there. And then found the family who are supposed dead of the woodcutter, which is good. Sent them to the farm, as you do. And now we're ready to kick some more, eh?
And
Really.
that's like the literal farm as well, not like where you send your pets.
Oh yeah, it's not like, it's
Send
not
them
like
to
the
all
front
like
door.
kind of like some sort
Oh,
of
we've
Stalin
definitely got a
farm.
new tagline when we kill
Sent them
something.
to the gulag.
Send them to the farm.
Yeah, they got sent to the farm anyway, but the rest of the bitches is dead, isn't it?
Cool.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's a pretty good rendition of everything. I mean, there was a little bit at the end of the week before, and then pretty much all of last week as well in there. Fantastic. So, but what else you didn't cover was you found the voice inside Pock's head. I very, very quickly dealt with that, and that was that Nothic thing, which they're pretty tasty. And again, you guys, your rolls are you just lucked out. And
It was skill.
It was a lot of skill.
Skill.
And then you found the wizard's lab, and you found lots of interesting things in there.
Yeah, we got a few bits. We got a longsword that Escapes
Oh
had.
yeah, the treasure. The Norfolk's
Got
treasure.
kind of
Yeah.
looks like ice.
We got some mercury, dragon bile, powdered nightshade, some gem malachite, a couple of potions, a scroll, and some money. Yeah,
That's right.
and we found a curious letter.
You did
Yeah, I
find
forgot about that.
If you would like me to read it,
the curious
Yes,
letter.
please.
Yeah, go for it.
Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandelver. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Lano. Don't disappoint me. Black Spider.
Ba, ba, ba.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And
You know
that.
what? Like, we would be better just
That's
pretending.
where we're going to have to leave off this week.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Like I say, that's where we ended the episode. Go, James.
Well, I'm just going to say, wouldn't we be better off getting caught by these people than hopefully taken to the castle and then just break out and kill everyone?
What castle? Oh, right, Carrickmore Castle, perhaps.
Yeah, Cragmore.
That's if that's where they take you. Maybe they might just.
Yeah, they
kill
might
you.
just kill us. Yeah.
You have been
We
causing
better
some
kill
trouble.
them first, just in case.
It does say capture them if you can, kill them if you must. So he's got no bones about us pegging it.
Exactly.
No.
So, who? So you were looking for? Who were you looking for in the wizard's quarters?
It was Glasstaff, wasn't it?
Glasstaff. And who's Iarno?
Indeed.
Yeah, who was Yarno? Was
Iarno.
his mate, wasn't it?
Lord of the
Iarno is
Alliance.
an ally. Well, we originally thought Iarno was an ally of Sildar's.
Yeah.
Yes.
It turns
But
out.
Yeah, it seems like he's a turncoat.
That's right.
Um,
Sildar told you when you first arrived at Phandelver, like this day's morning, that the reason he was travelling with Gundren, other than just to kind of like assist him and bodyguard him, was that he's part of the Lord's Alliance, and they had a previous operative in Phandelver who went down a couple of months ago, but they have lost communication with that person, and that was Iarno Albrecht, I think his name is, full name. So yeah, he was like, I don't know where, what's happened to him, and we're trying to investigate that. And here you go, you found this mysterious note addressed to Iarno. The intrigue,
I know.
the suspense.
It was just-
Don't all sound too excited. We've lost James already. Right, okay, cool. Should we just wait a couple of seconds or a minute to see if he comes back? Yeah, so thank you to everyone who's already in the chat. Anyway, we'll just wait for James to come back and then we'll get going proper. Lucaru, as always, fantastic. Side consent, again, regular. I saw Flak 30 earlier on. D&D Falls, fantastic. So D&D Falls reviewed us on iTunes. So anybody who is listening to the podcast, please, if you like what you hear, give us a review. But he reviewed us on iTunes, and then I shared this, our first and only review so far, and I was like, look how amazing this was. He then messaged me, I'm assuming it's a he, I do apologise if it's not, messaged me privately saying that it was him and that he loved the podcast, and that we have inspired him to try doing their own kind of YouTube podcast show as well. So that's absolutely brilliant, amazing. And the other thing he asked me to do is to say on stream is just to do a shout out to our own Gavin or Burr Bolt Thrower for being their favourite. So we thought that was really cool.
That's lovely. That's lovely. You're my favourite too.
It's Gav.
Yeah. And there were some other names in the chat from earlier on. I don't know if you're still with us or if you got
I'm
bored.
not jealous at all, Gav.
No.
Yeah.
Not bitter.
And then, I like
Like me one as well.
It's not easy being this cool.
They then tagged on afterwards because they twigged that it was me that they were speaking to in Messenger, and they were like, "Oh, and Luke too." Like, so it's not
Yeah,
so offend me.
you know you were the afterthought. Though,
This is it. Earlier on, we did have some other people, Dasbury, something or another. Or someone
You
new.
say that every week. It's Pete.
Every week.
Bathbray is Pete. Pete is my boyfriend. Every week he
Hello.
watches diligently, and you always go, "Who the fuck's that?" I don't know.
Who the fuck's Dasbury? I know who Pete is. I'm sure we've met
Some
a few
German
times
guy.
as well. Like, but yeah. Hello, Pete. Dasbury. Cinnamon74, I recognise that name as well from previous streams. Someone called Jam Boink as well. They were talking about food waiting for us. Talking about bacon sarnies and cheese and stuff.
I just see Jan Boinks just said Puck is my true MVP.
That's my boyfriend.
Lovely. Yeah, we've got people trying to fucking sell their
Oh yeah.
want to become famous by followers. No, I don't.
Get out of our chat, you
Get
prick.
out of my fucking chat.
Get out of it. Send them to the farm.
To the farm. You haven't paid your taxes.
I know we've got so many little taglines when we take people in.
Just noticed James is back.
He is back. I got really excited because I was like, oh, Woad and Tiger_fast. I was like, oh, cool. And then I was like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah, get out.
At least they've used a different fucking name this week.
Yeah.
James, are you with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's bring you guys over to the map then. Back to where we was. So yeah, you just found you basically pratted around in the little alchemy lab. You looked at the books, you looked at all the stuff. You deemed that he was in the process of making invisibility potions. You found some notes. You found a diary of some dwarven dude, I forget his name, talking about the mines of Phandelver and...
Who was it?
Erkman, I think I wrote down. Or
Erkman.
Yes.
I can find the name for you if you want to know.
I've got Aldif Tresendar.
So Tresendar is the family that owns this, the manor above, and this was their crypts. And you found a sword. Yep. So you found a sword in the Nothic's treasure, which you said, oh, this must have belonged to that person. You found a diary.
By the way,
that's the one. Yeah.
Does that sword have the same? Sorry. Does that sword have the same hit points, Luke?
Yeah. So it is a long sword.
My long sword.
It's exactly. It is a long sword. And I'll tell you what it does when you work out what it does.
Is that all you can tell me for now?
For now, yeah. But you do know it's magical. You can feel it vibrating. It's magical.
Yeah.
Where the fuck? Wizard's Workshop. Blah, 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 blah.
So I've just seen,
sweet.
Ermine. Is that what you had, Lace?
Ermine, that's the one. Well done.
Yeah.
Beat you to it. Yeah, he talked about the mine of the Phandelin, the thingy's pact, wherever it was, and the Forge of Spells, and also talk about how there was a magical axe that was commissioned to be made in there that went missing, and as far as they're aware, never left. So it's possibly still down there. If you ever get there, you can look for that, perhaps. You did that. Then there was this rat, and you were a bit suspicious about the rat watching you, so you caught it and killed it, and it disappeared. And then you sprayed blood and guts and water everywhere to try and see if it was invisible and walking around. Then you went into the bedroom here, and you found the note on the table and some money and stuff in the shed, and that's where in the shed. Just a random garden shed in the chest, and there we are. So there we are, guys. You've just found that note. Role play.
Right.
Well, this is a bit of a turn up for the books, isn't it?
Note?
Yeah, you did pick it up.
It was Millicent. Millicent had it. Yeah, I had you read it out loud last week for the podcast.
So I've awesome. Okay. So I mean,
what is this shit?
Well, we've just. Well, it's.
So it looks like they know that we're coming. So there must be some sort of. Sorry, go on.
No, go on, please take it.
I was just going to say they obviously know. Well, they know we're coming, so I'm thinking that there must be some sort of. It's an inside job.
Yeah, absolutely. I've definitely heard the name Iano before, and I know Sildar mentioned him, and he was believed to be on his side, or at least on the side of the Law's Alliance. So that's definitely not the case.
So do we trust Sildar as well? That's the thing.
So he must have travelled to this castle.
Yes. Yeah, or
well,
has
either way, we're stuck in the
connection with them. Do we? We've noticed that there's a door here, haven't we, Luke?
Yes,
yes, that's right. You noticed that a secret door that had been left ajar. Yeah.
Okay.
Tally ho, onwards.
Should we try and get this guy as quick as possible?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's evident that he was here and has left in haste.
Especially as his familiar was close by.
So do we believe this is Iano's room?
No, I think we believe this is Glasstaff.
Glasstaff.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But Iano's written that note to him. Or
I'm still a direwolf as well, just to let you know.
There's a note.
We can keep that as evidence.
The note, yeah.
That's a note between Iano and the Black Spider.
And the Black Spider, it is, that's right.
So where the Redbrand sort of come into this is a different thing. Maybe Iano asked the Redbrand to keep an eye on us based on that information.
We need to interrogate Iano after this.
Yeah, let's go after him then. So Do we need to check for traps, or should we just head through that door? I don't think there will be.
You're the rogue.
It's ajar. Okay.
It's a jar. That'll do.
It's ajar. I mean, I can check for traps. It's fine.
That's up to you.
I was trying to remember what the bloody button was so that I could see things how you see them, and I can't remember what it is.
Oh, I just listened to this on the podcast. No, I can't remember.
Roll.
Control L. I've got it.
That was it. No idea.
Crack on.
What do I roll for checking for traps?
Checking for traps would just be perception.
Perception +3. Oh, 4.
Was it your roll? I'm not in the chat.
1.
Yeah.
1.
You
+3.
Natural.
You definitely don't find any traps.
Yeah, I definitely don't find any traps, but I don't necessarily know if there are.
As far as you're concerned,
push
this
on.
room is so
Yeah.
safe. This is the safest
Yeah.
room you've ever been in. You feel like you could easily just take off all your armor,
Yeah.
put your weapons
You're
in
like-
the chest, and have a nap.
I've gone through that door.
Off
It's
he
fine.
goes.
I'm through.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he's all-
follow up behind.
Don't worry, guys. Just follow me.
I'll follow, but I'll follow. Shall I take the rear? Oh,
Yeah.
I can't see though.
I'll take the rear. I'll go behind you.
Yeah,
Okay, and then
because I can't see.
I guess we trundle on into the next room. Is that a door
you got
there?
another door?
Do we have to look for a door, Luke?
Right, so as you go up there, you can see that is also ajar as well.
Right, we're in. Let's
In
crack
for a
on.
penny.
In for a pound. And that's we're back where we started. Interesting.
Ah.
That's
well,
right.
never.
Okay, just hold fire there, everybody.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, okay. I'm holding fire.
So from what I remember, when we got to the top of this room, there was 2 ways we could have gone. One was there was lots of noise and a few Redbrands possibly on the other side of the door, but we went up
So we went the other way.
north. But we're trying
Yeah.
to head northwest, aren't we? Because that's where we've heard.
No, that's where we've just came from.
Yeah.
Is that where we've just?
Yeah.
We think we just found Glasstaff's chambers, which is where we were heading. Now Glasstaff has pissed
Yeah,
off.
I see.
if we go down, there's another stair set that goes up.
Yes.
Yeah, this is why all these doors are ajar because he's run away.
Also, where we were with the skeletons, there was another door there. We haven't.
That's
yet
true.
to
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
Go through.
So you go around
Yeah.
that stairs. I don't know if you're moving with haste, and you get to the top there, and again that door is slightly ajar, and you push it open. You come running out here. Everybody,
Anyone check the tracks?
hold that note. You run out.
sorry.
You run out, and I'm going to assume you're in the exact order that you've put yourselves in there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You run out, and you hear a scream, a shout. No, you don't. Don't hear anything. Let me see what you hear. Ken,
no.
everybody, roll me a hold on 2 seconds. Let me just do something here. Because you as players haven't noticed them yet. So, roll me a perception.
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 Yeah.
Perception.
Perception.
17.
Anybody else? So it'll just be the 2 in front, I suppose, because you guys aren't up there yet. Sean Pop,
That's
you still a
for
wolf?
me. I am
You're
indeed.
still a wolf. So we was talked
You
about
get
this off
advantage, don't
stream
you?
earlier on, and we said that you probably it's only been about 20 minutes or so that you've probably been in wolf form. So you
Yeah.
would have so
Eesh, big boy.
yeah, I'm gonna put
You've got advantage, haven't you, Sean, on perception checks as a wolf?
yes, you do.
Yeah, excellent. I love that again. Definitely.
Remember to say your rolls out loud for people listening at home.
Exactly the
Oh,
same.
same.
Oh, Jesus.
Am I right in thinking, Luke?
Yeah.
If my character plus numbers are better than the animal plus characters, I get to use the character plus characters
So
numbers.
the physical stats of the animal you have to use. So your
Yeah.
strength, your dexterity, and your constitution. But you retain your intelligence, your wisdom, and your charisma, I think, for the purposes of like abilities and magic
Yeah.
and stuff. But when you're doing an ability, so if you're rolling perception, for example, that would be using looking at your wolf's character sheet. They might have a bonus there for perception, and that would be assuming that you're using the wolf's wisdom stat. But if your wisdom stat is higher than the wolf's, you can use yours instead.
Okay, cracking.
So yeah, so if the wolf, for example, has got +5 perception and you've got +3, you could use the wolves. If you've got a +7, you could use yours.
Lovely, cracking. Thank you. I've just realised they're both the same.
There you go. So it doesn't
Sorry
matter.
about that, everyone. Carry on.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody roll initiative, please.
Oh,
Hey.
on a thing that we can't see.
Yup. Let me just go here.
One
Oh,
again. Oh, we've already seen 2 1s.
It's 12 from me.
12 from me.
Same.
What's your dex, Sean?
Oh, I hate when it does that.
I don't what.
What's
I
your
don't know what
wolf?
that means.
What's your wolf's dexterity?
It's a +2.
Um,
Or do you want the other number?
we're the same. No, usually if you
I've rolled my initiative plus though. Is that right?
yeah, it's based on your dex.
Oh, okay.
With your-
Yeah, basically, it's just plus your dex mod. Which again, if
Right.
you've got a higher dex as the wolf, you'd use the wolf's initiative
Ah,
dex.
good to know.
God, these shortcuts. There's got to be a better way of doing this. There is. It's called play in person. Jesus fucking Christ. Right, cool.
Okay.
Let me just add the tracker for you. Sorry for the slow movement, everybody. What one is the tracker? That one.
Go.
Cool. So Millicent's has already populated because she's using the extension from D&D Beyond.
Also, looks like there's 2 Millicents on mine. That might just be mine there.
There is
Yeah, I
two.
see
Yeah,
that
let me
as well.
delete one. There might be that there was still left on there from the last time. Pock, you put yours in it, have you? Yeah. Cool.
I haven't put mine in yet.
Sorry, yes, I have. Yeah.
Should go
one.
to do that. Question, guys. Like, so I'm using the initiative tracker on Roll20, obviously. Do you guys see the position of like NPCs and monsters that I put in?
No.
They don't appear on the initiative tracker for you.
Oh, yes, they
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I've
I'm
got
in the
them.
chip track, yeah.
They do. Wasn't sure because it kind of gives the game away a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah, it's nice to know when they're. It's nice to not know when their turn is.
I was going to say,
sort of
in
plan
the,
ahead.
I noticed in the stream,
Yeah.
I don't know if it matters for the people watching, but the initiative tracker, because you've got the TV screen around the edge of
Can't
the
quite
screen,
see it. Yeah.
you can't quite see it, but you can move that over, can you?
I can. Yeah.
Or does that matter?
I can move
I
it
don't know.
over.
I don't know if it matters to them or not.
I tried to. The problem I've got is, yeah, you're right. Is that the scene that we've got, the overlay OBS, it cuts off part of my image. So, but at the same, which means that if I move stuff over so they can see it, then I run the risk of it covering up what I'm seeing and playing with. So,
Fair play.
I did notice that last week, and I kind of felt like it maybe wasn't the most important thing, but I'll just move it over.
Yeah.
So, okay. Go for it though. So we've got this dude, right? So you haven't noticed anything. You come out there, and you're kind of talking like, "Come on, we need to hurry up. We need to go and try and hurt this person, find this person." And you're looking for some tracks. There aren't any at all. Like you guys have already walked all through here. So even if there was any dust, footprints in dust on the floor, you ain't gonna be able to tell the difference really. And then this dude is going to appear. And he stands there, and he's like, "Fuck," and he's like, "Oh shit, let's go," and he calls back, and he says, "Quick, get the others," and he's just going to charge forward and attack you, Burr,
Okay.
because you're in front.
Fair enough. I am in front.
Wanker.
What a wanker!
Shocking.
Leave them alone.
I said, leave him alone, you bitch.
You bastards!
Cool. So, what's your armor class, please, Burr?
14.
14. So he misses you, but he makes 2 attacks, and he misses you twice. So he's kind of a little bit.
Hey!
And they do get a surprise round on you, okay? Because you didn't spot them. So
Yeah, he's a little bit pissed. So, cute.
this one is going to do the same. And then he is going to just look in. He's got boom. Come back to him.
He's going after his buddies, isn't he?
So I was going to bring the catapults of the way.
We can't see him.
You know what?
Oh yeah, we've got that. There's that room full of them, isn't there? I know if that's not these guys.
Yeah, because they were playing cards, weren't they? Or bones in the room next door.
There are 2 bridges in here. Someone
There
needs to
was.
destroy the other bridge.
There was 2 bridges, but someone already destroyed the other bridge.
Someone.
I'm not saying who.
Right, the other one gets to run up, and that's as far as he can go. He also gets to make an attack against you as well. He's going to hit you with 1 attack, and he will do. They're using short swords. He runs up, and again, you saw the first one disappear. You don't know where to, of course. He swings at you and will do 3 points of damage to you, Burr, as he swings up with 1. Then he swings again with the second, but misses you as you bounce back. Now it is top of the round, so it's the first ones go again because they got a surprise off against you because you didn't spot them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, he will take a couple of swings at you. He's going to hit you with 1 and do 6 points of damage and miss with the seconds.
Is that on me?
That's on you, Burr, yeah.
6 points.
Yes. Yeah, so 3 from the last person, and then another whatever I just said, 6. And then Scapes, you're up. You can move through an ally's space.
Yeah, so at the moment, I can't see, so I want to move 5 to that thing, to there. Is that cool?
Yep, you can move.
To there.
If you move forward.
So that. So I want to move to there, just so I can see.
Yep. You've moved into his
then,
space.
Yeah. Whose space?
So you've moved forward, so you've now engaged them in melee, yeah?
Well, no, can I move to there?
Yeah, you can skirt around him, yeah.
Because, I mean, that's I could even get to there and that'd only be 20, but I could go to here.
You can't go past him, you can't go through his space, but you can...
All right, so...
You can... trying to see how much space there is next. Sorry, Sean, I've just leant right into the mic, and that's going to sound lovely. Make me an acrobatics check, and I'll see whether or not you can kind of do like a skirt round there without incurring an attack, because it's a tight gap there. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, 14.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'd like to attack him.
Go
from
for
the
it.
Side.
Roll for an attack.
With my big, fat, fucking new sword.
Do it.
Ooh.
We don't know what this is going to do yet, do we?
Nope.
Oh, 23. So, I mean,
That's
it was a... yeah.
Yeah.
The earth ends.
And you do some damage. 4 points.
That's not a lot, is it?
Bin it.
He's not attuned yet, is he? So
He's not.
any bonuses won't happen yet. So it's just
yeah.
working as a regular sword.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I say, so with magical items, the way that I interpret the rule is it states in the PHB or maybe the Dungeon Master's Guide that just holding it is enough to tell you it's magical, but not its properties. You will benefit from its properties straight away. If it's just like +1 or whatever, anybody can benefit from that. But if it's got any extra properties, like it also gives you some kind of spell ability, or if it's cursed or something, you won't know what they are until you actually attune to it, which is kind of like, I don't know how you would describe attuning. It's just like
Is that would that
Meditate
require a long rest?
Yeah, so you need to spend an hour to attune to it. So you can do it in a short or long rest, I understand.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, so you swing at him. You rolled amazingly anyway and hit him. You think you did a bit more damage than you would normally expect it to do.
Okay.
Anything else you're going to do at all?
I don't have anything I can do. So.
Okay.
No.
Right. Cool.
Should have gone for the bridge
Right.
actually.
Pock, you are actually up.
Right.
So
Now.
here comes the problem. Is that you are a large creature.
Yeah.
You need to be able to... Yeah, you can't get through Pock.
Here's a little idea that I thought of. How possible is it for me to go straight at them and jump over them so I land behind them, being a doggy walkie
Yeah, so from
type
what I
thing?
remember about the description of this cavern, I think the ceiling is really,
10
really high.
foot, yeah.
It's like... let me see if I can just quickly... I think this is like 10,
I think
20
it was like
feet.
10. Yes, it was 10 or 20. Can't remember now. Annoyingly, I think it might be 10.
It was higher than that.
I think general terms of the entire building, let's go right to the top, is... passages and chambers are 10 feet high unless otherwise indicated. And in this particular room, let's see if there's anything special about this room. Too far. Hume passage to south. Blah, 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 blah. 20-foot high ceiling.
Okay.
Is that your dog?
You feeling alright?
Can you hear my dog? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is that?
I've got my two cats are absolutely bullying the crap out of this dog at the moment. The past couple of days, it's been horrible. So they've both come out into the room, and she's stressing now, I think.
Send them to the farm.
So there might be a fight in a bit. Send it to the farm. So I tell you what, Pock. As your action, you need. So the way jumping works in this is you need to be able to take a 10-foot run, and then you can then jump in a long jump. You can jump your strength score, not ability, in feet. So if you've got like a strength stat of 10, then you can jump 10 feet. If you've got a 15, you can jump 15 feet.
As the wolf.
So it depends what your stat is of the wolf.
It is a 17 strength.
Right. So if you were to
15.
back up a bit, you can run and jump 17 feet. If you can successfully make an acrobatics roll.
I will do just that, I think. Sounds fun.
I believe that's kind of right. Let me check the compendium. See what it says in here about jumping. Movement,
So if
jumping.
I roll, I'll let you check it first.
Yeah, so jumping. Your strength determines how far you can jump a long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can only leap half that distance. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. This rule assumes that the height of your jump doesn't matter, such as a jump across a stream or chasm. As to your GM's option, you must succeed a DC 10 strength check to clear a low obstacle, no taller. So I would say you need to roll over a 10 to get over these people, and you need to be able to back up and be able to run 10 feet. So basically, if you were to back up to that corner, you can go. You can do it. I would say I will allow it to happen because essentially you're going to go basically like that, and then from there jump over to about there. So I will allow it.
Yeah, cracking. Lovely. So if I roll a d20, what's my plus on this?
So
anything.
acrobatics check. So strength.
Strength modifier. So +3. Natural
Natural
20.
20. Yeah, so you run and you clear. I was going to let them take off an attack of opportunity for jumping over their head, but with a natural 20, I'll forgo that. You just jump so high and so quickly, they just clear you. So I'll move you down here just for your speed, and then you manage to jump there. However, that was your action for the go. To running back and then running and jumping is going to be your action, so no attack this round.
Okay, no problem.
Millicent, thanks for your patience. She's gone. She disappeared.
Gone.
She got fed up and waited. She just quit. I'll send you P45 in the post.
Just watching a wolf back up slowly, trying to jump.
Sorry, I am here. I was listening. I was just had to move my fangs. I'm fucking sweating.
Mike EU's in the chat saying, what is the module? I assume Lost Mine of Phandelver. Yes, it is. And party level, we are on the borderline of 3. So just 2, basically. But there'll be 3 soon.
Oh.
So Millicent, there you go. You get to move up.
I'm going to move there so I can see. So that's 5'10". I'm weirdly going to take a step back and then fire at this dude. As he is flanked, would that give me advantage there?
Yes. I'll allow it. Because otherwise I might kill you.
Have to,
Yeah, do it. No, yeah. I mean, he's got a big old wolf that's just jumped over him with a nat 20, and then he's got escapes on his side, and he's got bow as well. So they're all over the place. Go for it.
Cool. All right, crossbow.
And a wolf's just jumped over their head.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
they're looking at dizzy as anything.
So we're looking at 14 best with 4 piercing damage.
Absolutely, yeah. 14 would do it, and 4 piercing damage. -4. Cool. Anything else you'd like to do? Inspiration or anything at all?
I don't have any left.
Use it all. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fucking dry as well.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to actually move myself back to that wall. So that at some point I can take a glance at this passageway.
Okay.
But,
I think we already looked down there, didn't we, earlier?
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
But yeah, I don't think there's much.
Yeah, maybe the guy's gone that way
There's
though.
But yeah,
an
no, good
untouched
point.
room, isn't there? Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, I'm just backing up really to get away from enemies. So.
Okay. So I am just going to check something. Very, very quickly. See
2
if I can
seconds,
find
I'll
it.
be back.
I'll be back. Is it in the PHB? Find.
What do you need to know?
I want to know. I can't remember if it is in the PHB or if it's an optional in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
All right.
If it involves us
Second
taking any
one, isn't it?
damage, it's not there.
Yeah.
Not there at all.
Yeah.
It's not about the guy that's legged it, is it?
No. Shoving a creature. Here we go. Player's Handbook. Page 195. It's not in the free compendium on Roll20, which is what I was looking at previously.
Okay.
Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. The target of your shove must be no more than 1 size larger than you, and it must be within your reach. You make a strength athletics check contested by the target strength, athletics, or dexterity.
Can't see this ending well for Scapes right now.
Yeah.
Stood on the edge of a cliff.
So, if you win the contest, you either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet from you. So, Scapes,
Yeah.
your choice. Can you either make an athletics or a dexterity check, please?
Let me just. Where's my dexterity? Oh, well, it's cool shit, isn't it? Okay. Yay!
Oh.
Nice. Let's just see how he rolls first. So it's athletics check strength. Okay. Well, to be fair, I'll let you in on something. They don't look particularly strong. They have a +0, so I just have to beat a 7 with a roll. which I do. So yeah,
Bastard.
so
What?
he shoves you, Scapes. This one next to you,
Oh, I thought he would. Cheeky
Schoolboy.
bastard.
and you're going to fall backwards 5
Shoving
feet
you down that,
into the crevasse, and you're going
crevasse.
you're going to fall. You're going to fall. I think it's like 10 or 20 feet. Let's have a look. The crevasse. This steep-sided fissure is 5 to 10 feet wide and 20 feet deep. Its rough walls are easily climbed without an ability check. A creature that falls into the crevasse takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and lands prone in a jumble of rubble that is difficult terrain. So you're going to take 2d6 falling damage,
Right.
which is 11.
Oh, what?
Oof.
I wasn't ready.
You're going to take 11 points of damage. On your next go, you're prone, so you'll need to use,
Yeah.
I think it's half of your movement to stand up, and then you can climb out without making any checks. But because it's difficult terrain, every 5 foot uses 10 foot of your movement. So if it's a 20 foot,
Oh,
if it's 20
that
foot,
was 11, wasn't it?
you just took 11 points of damage on that fall.
Yeah.
Burr,
We'll have
All right.
you're up, Burr. He's got another attack. That was just one attack. And then I think he is gonna, as he pushes you, he shoves you, turns around and sees the wolf that jumped over him before, and will roll to hit the wolf and roll a 2, so miss. Burr, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to have a pop at this guy, yeah? Roll 20 with me rapier.
Oh dear.
Oh, shit. On me. But I've got inspiration, so I can re-roll that.
If you've still got
Yeah.
some inspiration left from last session,
I
you can
do.
use that. Make
Yep,
sure
I
you
do.
mark it off your
Yeah.
sheet and re-roll it.
I'll mark it off 10
10 plus.
plus 5.
So 15.
15.
That is a hit.
Good.
You're attacking the one that's directly in front of you or the one that's diagonal to you?
Diagonal.
Okay. So roll for damage.
That is a D8.
2.
2.
Plus.
Plus 3.
It's 5 points of damage.
5 points damage.
Right, so we have talked about this before, okay?
Yeah.
So forgetting your sneak attack damage die for the moment,
Yeah.
okay? That your character class is built around the concept of using 2 weapons at once when you're in melee. So a rapier in one hand and a dagger in the other hand. So you have a bonus action, which sometimes you use for your cunning action, okay? So you can use your bonus action as a cunning action to move if you wanted to, or disengage, or you could use your bonus action for a second attack with the dagger if you wanted.
No, I will use my cunning action to
Okay. Well, don't forget
disengage.
to use your sneak attack damage as well at this moment, because he's flanks. So you get to use your sneak attack. So you do an extra d6 damage.
So 1d6, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is 4.
Lovely. So yeah, so basically he's turned, and as he's turned, he shoves Scapes and he's pushed him down the hole, and then he's turns round and just flailed out at this wolf that jumped over him and misses wildly. And as his back is turned, you just stab him straight through the heart from behind, and he falls dead.
Yeah, boy.
Sweet. Okay, and then I use my cunning action to disengage and move away.
Yeah, so you've got 30 feet, well, 25 feet. How much movement you've got? 30 feet. Sorry.
But I can't move through him.
You can't go through
I
him.
can move through. I can move
Well, you
through.
can. You can move through an ally. So you could go, because you use the disengage action. That means that no one can take an attack of opportunity against you for this turn. So you
That's
can
fine.
go round him, past your wolf friend, and go somewhere else. If
I'm
you
going to
want.
move to here. So I'm behind.
Yeah.
I might go one step further back. Actually,
So you just
if I can.
count
to there.
just make sure you're counting those squares. Each square's 5 feet.
Yeah.
So you'd have to go. I'll let you squeeze past him with the disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet to there. That's fine.
Yeah.
Remember that southern bridge down there has been destroyed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Right, this one is a little bit like shit. There was a giant wolf, but it didn't quite go as I'd planned. He is going to just take a 5 foot step to here, so that he doesn't get shot in an arrow, and then attack the wolf. What's your AC as the wolf then, please, Spock?
A 14.
A 14. So that is 1 hit. The wolf takes 6 points of damage. He then swings again, and he hits. The wolf takes another 4 points of damage.
10 in total.
Yep. Okay.
Bastard. Yep, all good.
Right, brilliant. He's shitting himself because he's suddenly cramped in there. Scapes, you are down this hole.
Right. I'd like to not be prone.
So it'll take you 15 feet of movement to stand up. I'm going to check that rule, though, just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
I think it is half.
Stand, yeah.
It's half to
Okay,
stand,
so for my whole movement then, I could go here, couldn't I? Underneath the bridge.
Standing up takes more effort. Doing so costs amount of movement equal to half your speed. So if your maximum speed is 30, it's going to take you 15 feet to stand up.
Yeah, plus 10 feet to move.
Yeah. Or you can move 15 feet if you wanted to.
Well, I'd like to cut the bridge from underneath.
Okay.
Can I do that?
You can do. You can swing at it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What's that? My longsword?
Yeah. So swing with your longsword. Let's see if there's anything in the
13.
thingy about cutting the bridge. Not in that book. What did you roll? I mean, it's a bridge.
13.
I'm sure you're going to hit it. That's
yeah,
fine.
well, 10
It's just
slashing damage.
how much hit points it has. So I am going to again. So this would be where having my buddy DM screen would be useful, because I'm fairly certain in there it gives you like stuff, information like this on inanimate objects. Well, what fucking section would that be? Master of Adventures, Adventure.
Yeah, we've created a nice little kill zone here. If this bridge is done, if I'll get back up your side, that's fucking having it.
Absolutely.
Because there's going to be people coming from that place. You know what I mean?
I'm just having a quick search of the DMG to see if anything comes up. If not, I'll make it
No
up.
way.
I think you're not going to be able to. Oh, fucking hell, 10 damage.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage
It is a lot of damage. Let me read the
to
description
what
of
was
the,
already a
of the
weak bridge.
Yeah, well, the top one wasn't that necessarily weak. These bridges are made of wooden planks and have no rails. The south one is rigged to collapse. Yeah. Any creature can use an action to dislodge one end of either bridge. Yeah, there we go, mate. So it's literally just planks of wood that are stretched across from one side to the other. So you know what? Yeah, you can do. You didn't even need to attack it to do that. You could have just used an action to do that. So you've smacked it and you just knocked this bridge down. That's fine.
Yeah.
Happy with that.
Okay, and that I'd take it as the end of my go.
Yep. Yeah, you're still
Okay.
down in the
Okay.
crevasse. Okay.
Cool.
Next up. Right, okay. So now comes the fun part. So I'm just going to move this over.
Let's see if it works.
Here. So you are you.
40 Redbrands.
Yeah.
They start
See how long it takes, because he's got to roll initiative for however many there are.
Redbrand.
Yeah. That works out quite well. Oh, fucking dog. Sorry, my dog's running around again, and it just ploughed into the table and started and made it like boom and shake. Right, okay. And again. Have fun editing that out, Sean. 18, 17. Right.
I want to get one on the side and do a Scar and Mufasa moment. Just holding the Redbrand's hands.
Right. So I'm just gonna.
Oh,
That one. Okay, cool. And there you go. So he gets to there. He's like, and he's kind of like shitting buck, and he's like screaming and shouting at you guys, like, what weapons have they got? Just a short sword. So he's gonna take a couple step backwards, and then Millicent, you're up.
Okay. That's dead. I will. 1, 2. So I'm just going to move 10 feet to there and hit this guy. Please.
Do it. You got a nice angle on there.
It hits 19.
Nice.
19. Yeah, that'll hit.
7 piercing.
Lovely.
Gosh.
He's not
and
been hit
that's
yet.
That's all I can do at the minute, so I'm just going to take some cover on that corner there.
Okay,
That's
lovely.
That's me, I'm afraid.
Puck.
Right. I'm gonna run up to the one that's cowering in the corner.
Well, he's fighting you. He's not cowering.
Oh, well, he will be in a minute. I'm gonna run at the one that's soon to be cowering in the corner. I'm just gonna see how this pans out. I'm gonna bite. I don't want to do any lethal damage, but I want to bite him round like the cuff of the neck, or in the sink my teeth.
You want to bite his crotch, admit it.
You're gonna bite.
I want to bite him by the crotch.
They
and I
do
just
have
wanna-
dicks. These are humans. So
Excellent.
Yeah, bite his dick, man. Fuck it.
I want to just pin him to the ground with my claw over his throat, growling at him. I want to keep hold of him for a bit because I want to have a chat.
if you want to grapple him, so you don't want to. Well, you've got two options. I think we discussed this briefly in our very first stream, but you
Yeah.
weren't here for that. So basically, you can do non-lethal damage at any time. So you can just roll for attack, do damage normal, and choose to do it non-lethally instead of killing him. Or if you want to grapple him, if you want to kind of keep him conscious and grapple him, you can do that as an attack. And then that's kind of like what I did to Scapes. It's a contested roll. So you roll a strength,
Okay.
and then I roll a strength, and basically, if you beat me, then you grapple him, and he's restrained by you. So it depends whether you want to keep him alive or whether you want to just knock him unconscious.
Yeah, I'd like to keep him alive for questioning.
Yeah, so like you did,
so-
like you can do that, like with the fight in outside that pub, you can just attack him,
Yes.
and choose to do non-lethal damage, so that if you reduce him to
Okay.
0, you don't kill him, or if you want to keep him conscious now and just like threaten him, then you can grapple him.
Let's go with the first option.
So just roll an attack as normal,
can-
and you choose to do
yeah.
non-lethal damage
Non-lethal damage, please.
if you hit.
Yeah. So to hit, it's a D20 plus 5. That's a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Lovely. And then 2d6 plus 3.
Oof.
And that's a 10 damage.
So what do you do
Non-lethal.
exactly?
I want to just pin him to the floor, claws around the throat, snarling at him, just in case he remains conscious. Yeah, I just want to keep him fully locked down, unable to attack, if possible, or
Yeah, so you-
scared to attack.
And
You-
not an attack, wouldn't it?
Yes. So so that's what I was getting at before. So if you
Oh,
attack
sorry.
him, you can bite him, and you can. I mean, like dogs do it. Like you can do it in a way that doesn't kill him. So you can
Yeah.
you could basically grab him with your mouth, bite him, and like shake him to bang his head against the wall and knock him unconscious. Or if you
Okay.
want to keep him awake now, then that's a grapple, which is not an attack. So you won't do damage, but you'll grab him, which that means that then. So it depends whether you want to keep him awake or whether you want to just subdue him.
We'll subdue him. We'll knock him out.
So he's unconscious.
Give
So
his
you
head a little.
do what I kind of like, yeah. So you go bite at him, and
Okay.
you kind of instead of a bite, maybe you just kind of like headbutt him instead.
Yeah.
And he slams into the wall behind and just drops down unconscious.
Sounds good to me.
So
Should I move over slightly to here? So just to give.
yes, you can certainly do that. I need to just find something to put on him that says he's alive but unconscious, so that I don't forget. No, I don't want to put a cross on him. Let's put. Oh, that's too small for me to actually fucking see. Wait, you'll just have to remember. I'm going to put a cross on him so
I'll
I know
remember.
so he's out of action. But this one is still alive.
Should I be on? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, like. There you go. That'll do.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, cool. And that's the end of your turn. Right.
Lovely.
You're dead. So, right, this one. Probably whatever. Right, okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Burr, you're up.
Okay. As I'm down to 8 hit points,
Got some healing
I've
potions,
got
have you?
healing potions to do, yes. So I'm going to take a healing potion.
Yeah, absolutely.
James, you looked that up earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, it's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Thank you, Duke. D4 plus 2. 9.
There you go.
That's good.
Right.
Cool.
Relax.
So that's your
And-
that's your action, but you've still got your movement that you can do. So if you were running somewhere, you could do that.
So it's back up to 17. 15. Sorry, a moment. And then I've got to see where I am here. Really, I'm going to move back just one. I think because I can't really see anything where I am or what's going on.
Uh-huh.
Can't you see that dude down the hallway?
Yeah, I can see the guy down the hallway. Maybe I could.
Oh,
So that's my action. I can't shoot at him, can I? Because I'm.
No, you've used your action to doff a potion. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's not really much else I can do here.
The bridge is knackered as well, isn't it?
The bridge is knackered, so I can't get across there. Just trying to think what would be a good plan.
I mean,
That's
so
the other bridge is completely collapsed.
yeah, the other one was rigged to
Yeah.
was kind of like underneath was like half
but
sawn.
I
So
kind of think that the other way is probably more viable where the guy went. So,
Oh,
you know,
Yeah,
like
we,
on this
the
side.
way we
northeast.
came.
Yeah, true. I can head back down. I can head down there and see if there's anyone. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
so
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I've gone a bit too far.
well, you can double move. You can't. You've used your action, so you can only move 25. Yeah.
So I can only move to here,
Yeah.
which is the same difference. Yeah.
I'm into the northeast at the top. I mean,
Okay.
there's, you know, the way that we, and yeah, sorry,
Where we just come from, yeah.
no, the way, yeah, the way that we were.
He's run the
before.
wrong way.
Yeah, you meant he wanted you to
Okay.
run north. Yeah, but
Well,
yeah,
I've got
he's
this
run
way
down
up.
there. He's done it. So you're done. You spent ages talking
I'm
about it.
I'm done.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35.
We'll all just roll our eyes in character.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
Got to check it. You never know.
so I'm just moving the army of people in the background here.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yay.
One moment. I'm going to nip out.
Yeah.
I don't know where to plop him. Yeah. I've done it now. That'll do. Okay, next up. God, there's another one. Oh no, he's asleep. Okay, let's just remove him from the turnover. Scapes, you're up. You're down in the hole.
Okay.
So yeah, sorry for the silence there. So again, for people listening who aren't watching, I was just moving around various NPCs in the background there on the map that we're using. But hopefully, like Sean, you can cut out all that silence, all that stuff that I'm doing.
No problem.
Right, I'd like to climb up to here and then eat a healing potion.
So you want to climb up. So you're
Yeah.
only going to be able to get. You're not quite going to be able to get to the top. It's 20 feet,
Right,
and you
okay.
climb up at half speed. So you're only going to be able to climb up 15 foot. So you won't quite make it to the top this round.
Okay, but I could make out the next round
Yep.
and take the potion.
Or you could take a potion at the bottom. To be fair, take a potion and then
Oh,
climb up 15
okay.
feet.
I'll take the potion. Roll 2d4 plus 2. 9.
Nice.
Yay.
9 hit points back for escapes, and he starts climbing up that wall. Next turn, you'll be at the top. Right, this guy is going to go 5, 10, 15. Then he can jump just to there. It's 25, and then he's got 5 feet left. I'm going to make him roll an acrobatics check to see if he can get over that. Oh, shit. That's not a good roll.
Good.
See him disappear into the chasm.
Yeah. Trying to work out how wide that chasm is. That's all I'm trying to do.
Well, when he's jumping it's about 60 foot, I reckon.
Oh, no, he can do that easy. From the edge there, I don't know if you can see that. There's only from the
That's
edge
6
to
foot.
edge. Yeah, so he does. He gets over that. That's fine. So he's there. He's going to jump down, and he's just going to go swinging for that wolf. Because he doesn't know that there's anyone else there at the moment. And well, he knows escapes is down in the hole, but he's going to go for it.
Down in a hole. Sorry.
Sorry.
With
Alice in
James
Chains. Lovely.
there. Yeah, why not?
I've been watching. I'm going to go off on one now because you mentioned music. So the kids have been watching Full House and Fuller House, right? But all out of order. So all the episodes are out. So some of them are like from the 80s, and then some of the new ones with the sequels and stuff, all out of order. And then this morning, I got up with the dog at like just gone 6, and they got up and put it on. And there was an episode where, like, from the early 90s, where the daughter and her mate is like in some kind of like smoothie bar or something, and these two guys hitting them, and their chat up line, "Hey, are you the two girls we saw at the 9 Inch Nails concert?" And I was like, "Ah!" I was like, awesome. Anyway, does a 21 hit you, Pock?
It does. 14 is my armor class.
Nice. You're gonna take 7 points of damage. Are you still breathing as that wolf?
Yeah, I got a nice juicy 20 left.
Lovely.
What?
Yeah,
You
boy.
got, yes, sweet.
And then
Started with 37.
I'm assuming that if a 21 hit, then a 22
What,
will.
1 minute, 37.
It will indeed.
And you're going to take another 7 points of damage. Yeah, he's a wolf, so he's a dire wolf, so he's
Yeah,
got massive
I'm not
HP.
complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's that in
I'm
total,
very
sorry?
happy about
I
that.
forget what I said, mate. 7 the second time, and
7.
the first one was...
First one was 7.
Oh, so 7 and 7.
Okay, 14 it is.
Is that right? Am I plussing?
Ooh.
Plussing right? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's looking a bit raggy now, though.
Millicent, you're up.
Okay. I have no idea what's just happened, so I'm going to step out and have a look at the situation. 1, 10. He's hitting me, mate, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just proper, like, hero. Absolutely amazing. So he's just run out of this corridor and then just, like, jumped over this massive chasm. And as he's come down, he's just swiped once, hit this wolf, swiped it and uppercutted again, and just slashing at him. Like, he's, in his mind, he's the hero of this story. And he's like Brad Pitt from Troy. He's all over the place.
I'm going to try and put him down.
Do it.
Yeah, like it.
Is he flanked?
No, not really. I mean,
I'm still climbing.
He's in the chasm, that's why, isn't it?
yeah. He's got the wolf in front of him, but I don't think I'm going to class that as flanked because
Okay.
you
I'm not even
can't be
looking.
giving you advantage every time.
But I want advantage every time.
I think it'd be different if you were shooting him square in the back.
Oh, don't worry, it's 20.
That'll hit for 8 points of
Yeah,
damage.
Yeah.
Right in the leg. That'll be his retirement story when he's killed you all and saved the day, and he'll be. I was an
Yeah, he
adventurer
won.
once. I
He's
took an
not.
arrow
He's
in the
barely
knee.
going to be remembered. He'll be a statistic, man.
Anything else for you, Millicent?
No, I'm going to stay there because I want to be able to see what's coming.
Pop,
Anything else?
time to get your retribution then, mate. Sorry to cut you off, Millicent, sorry.
Sorry?
I am gonna go at him with a little bite.
Just a little one.
If I
Little nibble.
wanted to suggest like a bite and maybe a could I pick him up
Tickle.
and throw him with the bite? Would that still do damage or?
So the way that D&D works, okay, is that I've seen like conversations like this in the past. Like people say, "Oh, can I aim for the eye, or can I cut his head off and stuff like that?" There's no aiming for body parts. So it's simple. It simply is roll to attack. If you attack, you do damage, and then you can flavour that how you like. So
I see.
by all means, like what happened with the last guy, roll to hit. If you hit him, and if you do enough damage to knock him unconscious or kill him, then you can flavour that as, I bite him in the neck and rip his head off. But if you don't do enough damage to kill him, then there's no way that you have picked him up and thrown him around, because that would have been a killing move. I find an interesting conversation. Like when I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I've played with various people, and some people, every single hit, they're like, okay, you stab him and there's an arrow sticking out of him and stuff like that. And I kind of think, like, if something's got 50 hit points and you do 5 points of damage to it, you haven't wounded that person. There's no way you've stabbed that person in the leg. Because so hit points, in my opinion, is more kind of like a representation of various different things. It's their ability, their stamina, their energy level, like their ability to keep on dodging. So it's not just, sometimes you might hit and you might do 5 points of damage, but maybe in the theatre of the mind, if it was a movie, maybe they've actually parried that blow, but the force of the blow has just hurt their arm because it was a strong blow. It doesn't necessarily mean that you've actually stabbed them or hot in the eye or bitten them. It's just a representation of their ability to keep on fighting. That's my personal take, because if I was to say
that makes
every
sense.
single attack, if I was like, you bite him, you stab him, then fucking hell, who can survive being stabbed 20 times,
Yeah.
To me,
I suppose it's up to you if he falls anywhere afterwards.
Yeah,
or,
I mean, to me, like
that,
if you want to grab him by the neck and throw him around, that's a killing blow. So we'll see what happens if you roll. And then you describe it afterwards.
I was going to say, if you specifically want to move him somewhere,
Then you can grapple.
be a shove attack, wouldn't
You can
it?
do a shove attack, which is what I did before. So you could push him, make a shove attack, and push him down the hole. You could grapple him,
so I'll just bite him in the dick.
bite him in the teeth.
Yeah. Good
move.
That's a late to hit. No.
No. See what I mean? So you could say, can I bite him and do this? But you know what? Yeah, you could have done, but you didn't. You didn't.
You didn't.
So, well, yeah.
Fair enough.
Right, we've got another one
Well,
up.
sit down.
5, 10, 15, 20.
We can hear you counting. You don't have to whisper.
Sorry?
We can hear you counting. You don't have to whisper.
All right, sorry.
I just hope he was counting feet and not how many there were.
Right, so a ruffian has just come out of the secret door from the wizard's chambers and been confronted by Millicent right in front.
Oh.
Swings to attack and rolls a 10.
AC 13?
Second attack rolls a 13, and I'm not even lying. So that'll be a hit. If it meets, it beats. Cock die for 6 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
It was cocked on a higher number than that, and I re-rolled it, so you actually took less than if I hadn't re-rolled. Yeah, so he runs out, and again, he swings at you, misses. Burr, you're up, mate. You're off the map somewhere. I don't know where you are.
Down the bottom somewhere, aren't I? There is a fellow in front of me. A Redbrand across the bridge.
There is a Redbrand across the bridge. Yeah, he's run out and seen you, but that bridge's not there, remember. But
yeah, but I can shoot from there. But then I would have to drop my rapier.
Yeah, at the moment you've got your rapier out.
So I either leg it or
That might be an idea.
yeah. Well, I mean, I've still got 15 points.
Yeah. Well, you still got to move after you leg it as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can attack and move, or move and attack, or move half, attack, move the other half. You can break it up.
There are some more guys up here, aren't there? So I could move up there and attack if I can reach them. But it's 25 my speed, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't even get anywhere near close to you guys.
All right.
And again, if you moved, for a long jump, you could jump over there. If you move 10 feet first, you can do a running jump and jump over it.
I don't think it's a good idea legging it over there when I'm on my own.
No.
I think I'll just head back up to you guys, towards you guys, and help out when it gets messy up there, because it is going to get messy by the looks of it.
Can you move 25 and then shoot with a bow?
Of course, you can. At the moment, it's
But I'd have to drop my rapier.
yeah, you can.
Oh,
You'd
right.
have to drop it and draw a new weapon.
Yeah.
Fair play. No.
Which probably not a good idea. Not in the situation
No.
we're in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move back up to somewhere a bit safer and then call it there. That's me done.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Another one of these ruffians comes running out of that secret door from the wizard's chambers and runs up next to his mate and will attack Millicent.
Motherfuckers.
Jesus.
That's going to hit you, I'm afraid. 21.
Oh, yeah, just about.
3 points of damage.
Oh, it's not looking good, guys.
Oh.
He does have a second attack as well. And would you say your AC was 13? He misses you with the second attack.
Oh, that's lucky.
What are you on?
7 currently.
Oh,
Yep.
Nice. Right. Let me just measure the gap somewhere. Oh. There. That's my sweet spot. So
Saying that, could I have done 2 movements on my go?
you could have done because you didn't take an action, so you can double move, yeah.
Ah,
Do you, wanna,
shit.
you can do that if you want. I don't mind you moving yourself.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Remember, you can't
Can't move through, can I?
can't move through the bad guy, but you can move through your
I can
your
move through park.
park,
So
yeah. But each square will be difficult terrain, so a double movement.
So 1, 2, 3,
So you can go
4,
5,
5.
10, 15, 20, 25 would put you sort of his top corner. But you've
Where that
also
red
got
brand is.
yeah, so you could basically go. That would be a movement to get round him, but then you've also got your cunning action, which means you can take a bonus action to dash. So you can actually then move another 25 feet if you wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can technically move 3 times. You specifically can, not everybody can.
Yeah, no.
So you could get to the other side of him if you wanted, but you'd be right on the other side. I would personally, if I was you, I would go.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Sort of either there on top of that unconscious body.
Yeah. That's where I'm heading.
If
I'm heading there. Yeah. Makes more sense.
okay, that's
Oh.
fine. Right, where was I?
Sorry. Just realised I could do that.
oh, this is getting dicey, isn't it?
It is very dicey.
Yeah.
I think this one is going to go 5, 10, 15. I've measured that, so there to get to there is from point to point is about there. Boom. And then it end up there as he jumps over the chasm.
Yeah.
Then he can't attack, so he will move up to engage. He'll go just there and hide behind that rock. Next one up, realizing he can't do anything from there, is going to.
Might be some trouble, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we got 1,
Few
2,
options,
we got
yeah.
4 around us. So
We'll
Right.
be all right.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
yeah, we're fine.
Escapes.
fine.
You're like 5 foot from the
Okay.
top, aren't you? So you can climb
Okay,
up.
so can I climb up, and how much further can I move before I
So that's
take
going to
an
be
action?
10 feet of movement to get there, and scramble up to your feet. I'd say I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
but you're
so
kind of stuck
that-
there, and you've just moved up right next to a ruffian. To a
I
red
can't, I
brand.
can't. Okay, so I'm going to attack him then.
Do it. Finish him.
Let's hope so. Oh, for fuck's sake!
7 to hit's a miss, I'm afraid.
No.
Got anything else you want to do?
I can't move, can I? So no,
No, not really.
no.
Well, I said you've moved 15 foot, so you've got another 15 feet. But if you move away from him, he'll get an opportunity attack against
Yeah.
you.
No, it's all right. I'll
Stay there. Cool. It's his turn. I think he might be a bit shocked by you coming up, and he's going to swing for you. I think 18.
19.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah,
19.
80 to make
that's my armor class. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
boy.
and a nat 1.
that's
So
why it's.
he misses you completely.
go on.
He swings for you once, and
Wah, wah.
you just clang it off your shield. You're just like, and that throws him off balance, and then he misses you. Just kind of like, just almost drops his sword, but manages to grip hold of it at the last second. Millicent, you've got two
Escapes
people.
has just volunteered to go first in everything now.
I'm gonna have to take out my dagger.
Drop your bow, pull your dagger out.
I'll be right back. Sorry, guys.
The one that's
Go on.
been hit, I believe. This one. No, yeah, I hit this one already. Right, I'll have a go in with my dagger.
Sorry, what did you do? 12. It's a miss, mate.
Well,
Remember to say your numbers out loud, because I'm not always concentrating. I was just reading the chat very quickly. They've been really helpful, but they're going on, not on and on in a bad way. But like I can't keep up with it all the time. But they're talking about Burr being a dwarf. I think a dwarf still counts as a medium-sized creature, but what they've said is right. So, he can move through the direwolf without movement penalty then, as it's 2 sizes above. It's not, because a dwarf still counts as a medium creature, and the wolf is only a large creature, so it's not 2 sizes above. But Lecky Macon, that was suggesting that you could have moved through without a penalty, but so if you were a small creature like a gnome, then you could have died around its legs, but that's not the case.
Yeah.
I'll see if he comes back with that, because of course there's a few seconds behind the stream. Cool. Millicent, you missed with the dagger, mate. Did you want to do anything else?
No,
Okay.
because if I move, I'll incur an attack of opportunity, won't I?
Yeah, because you've used your action, so you can't disengage now.
I'm gonna stand firm.
Mhm.
But I might disengage my next round if I don't die
You
before
got
then.
nothing you can do as a bonus action at all? No bonus action spells or anything?
Nope.
No nothing at all? You've used all your spells and everything?
Yep.
Shit.
We've been here a while, man.
2, Luke.
Fuck.
3 first level spells.
Is your bardic inspiration a spell then, is it?
I get 3 per short rest.
Right.
So
But they
you
don't
need to
count as
sleep
spell
at some
slots.
point.
I thought that was just a natural ability.
But since our last short rest, I have used Cure Wounds.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that from last week, but thanks for your honesty and keeping that.
No, it wasn't even from last week. We haven't had a short rest.
No.
No.
So,
Well, no,
Well, not-
all you've done in this day, you got up, you fought the red brands in the street, and then you came in here. So you started the day after a long rest. And so you fought those red brands, and
Yeah.
then you came in here, and you fought the skeletons and the 2 red brands, and then the Nothic.
kicked our asses, and I had to Cure Wounds on.
Did you?
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I don't remember, but I appreciate your honesty for that. That's cool.
We've
All
had
right.
three battles with no rest, haven't
Yeah.
we? Really?
That's nothing.
Level 2, Luke. Level 2.
You're fine. You're
Level
smashing
2.
it. You'll be all right.
See,
Pock, you're up.
I'm starting to weigh up my options here because as a bear, I get 2 attacks, and I've got some very handy spells as well. And I'm trying to figure out if
Okay.
being a wolf is the best thing for me right now.
GM's advice would be to you can't cast your spells whilst you're wild shaped at all.
Yeah.
So if you want to cast spells, that means turning back into a gnome. I would strongly suggest against that, because
Yeah.
if you get hit, you're very squishy.
Yes.
as when you're wild shaped, what you can do, because you're Circle of the Moon, is you can expend a spell slot to regain hit points as like a spell. And so you can do that. Alternatively, you could change into a bear if you want, because you can do that as a bonus action. I'm fairly certain you can go from shape to shape. I don't think there's anything in the rules about having to turn back into a gnome first.
I read something earlier that I believe that's the case. Yeah.
But then it does also mean using up your last slot. So basically, if I were you, I would just wait until you run out of hit points.
Ride it out.
Ride it out.
Yeah, no. That's not
You're doing
to be
big
fair.
damage still, and you're still absorbing a lot of hits.
Multi attack as a direwolf, though. Do you not?
No,
No,
it
just
doesn't.
it's only a bear. All right, well let's get this prick who did me some damage right in front of me on the cliff edge. D20. So the hit is, come on. Oh, it's a 10.
10's a miss, I'm afraid. Someone else has just brought my
rolling
attention to
shit.
something in the about this, so I'm just going to just check something.
Yeah, I'm not rolling well tonight.
Right.
Missed every single thing. I think.
It's just the way that it goes. Was you rolling really well last
Shit.
week?
Okay.
Season one?
Yeah, lots of natural 20s last week.
So again,
There you
Lecky Macon has played this before, GM'd this before, so he's just reminded me of something which I will be doing going forward. I'm just going to put some reminders on there, but yeah, it's fine. So yeah, 10's a miss, I'm afraid. But thanks for that, Lecky Macon. Okay, are
Sorry,
you done?
guys.
It's giving you things that will help you or help
No,
us?
help you. So basically, peek behind the GM screen. If you remember from last week, when you went down the stairs, before you went to the wizard's room, there was 2 doors, one to the south, one to the north, and you went to the north one to the wizard's room. The one to the south, if you remember, you heard people gambling and stuff in there. So
Yeah.
he's just reminded me that they're drunk. So I've just checked the book, and it does say that they're inebriated, so they have the poison condition, which means they roll with disadvantage. So I do apologise that potentially to you, Millicent, because potentially they might have missed you before. I do
but
apologise, but I will remember that for the next time. To be fair, one of the ones, no, it's not. You've got Anyway, doesn't matter. So I'll remember that for next time.
Cheers,
So,
mate. Nice one.
Chat.
So it's now one of their turns. So he will miss you with disadvantage.
Yes,
And
what you fucking looking at, mate?
14 to hit
Oh, that one hits.
for another 4 points of damage. Burr, you're up.
Right. I suppose I better go and help out Millicent, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bleeding quite heavily.
So I'm going to head over here and attack
Okay.
with my D20 on off. And it's a...
10 is a miss.
What?
No, that's
Oh,
Pox.
roll.
No, sorry, that's Pox from last
That's
time.
Pox, by the way. What are you doing?
Oh no.
Hurry up.
It's all
We'll
right.
take a break and we're in the middle of combat.
Jeez.
Oh,
That'll do.
so
Yeah, boy.
nice. That will hit. So 24 in total hits.
And I need to roll a D8.
Yeah.
3
Plus
plus 3.
3 plus 3 is 6. Plus your
6.
sneak attack damage.
Plus my sneak attack 1d6. 2.
So a total of 8 points of damage. Nice.
Yeah. And then I can move away using my cunning action, yeah?
If you want to. Or you can make a second attack with your dagger.
I'll make a second attack with him.
Do it.
Dagger D4. D4.
Yep. So you have to roll to hit first. Mate.
Yeah. Oh,
D-
sorry, mate.
D20 to hit first.
D20. 4.
No.
There, so you missed with the
That's not
second.
it.
But never mind.
That's not hit. Ah, well.
Okay. Worth
That's
an
a
effort.
bug,
Worth a
surely.
go. A bug. Okay, so the other one who's got no one else really to attack but Millicent, I'm afraid.
Oh no.
With disadvantage. Rolls a 2. That's a miss. A 2 and a 6, so either of those would have missed. Or the highest dice that I just rolled was an 18.
Oh,
But the lowest dice I rolled with disadvantage was a 17.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So let's see if you're going to fall unconscious. How many hit points have you got left, mate?
3.
Unfortunately, you are unconscious and possibly dying.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
We've got
Oh,
healing potions, right?
the thing has changed to death saves on
Yes.
my thing.
That's right.
Okay.
Who's got the healing potions?
I didn't even get up to level 3.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Okay, so that's them, and then there's this dude down here who will go, shit, what am I going to do? I've got no option but to fight this big fucking wolf. But this one is also drunk. So, misses. And I'm guessing, what's your AC as the wolf?
14.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah.
And that's another miss, so a 2 with disadvantage.
Lovely.
Right, where are you? You're down there. Okay. Alright, so escapes, you're up.
Okay, we might as well take a fucking swing at this geezer. Since he's next to me. 15.
That's hit.
Excellent. That's 11 points of damage.
Oh, nice.
Job
And
Job done.
what do you do to finish this one?
Oh, I go for exactly in the shoulder. Just cut him straight down, man.
He's dead.
Nice. Smashed.
Smite
he's
him
in
into. Cool. You can move.
Okay.
So you
can
can-
I?
Go on.
I don't know where the best. What's your heal points on Pock?
I'm good because once the wolf dies, I'm back to Pock, so I'm fine.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd like to move right up here if that's possible.
Yeah.
Is that all right, Luke?
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, that's fine, yeah. So
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet that would be, because to move over
Yeah.
bodies is difficult terrain.
Well,
But that's fine.
I'm 30 anyway.
Yeah, so that's enough.
So
So
okay, cool.
you could move one. In theory, you could move one forward and stand over her body. I suppose.
Oh, is she? Oh, because
She's
she's
unconscious.
prone. Okay, yeah, I'd
prone.
like to do that
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm happy with that.
and have a piss. No, I wouldn't.
He dick it.
Character wise.
That'll wake her up.
Okay. But you've had already attacked. That's your go over.
Yeah.
So you're dead.
Oh, someone heal her.
Millicent, it's your turn. First saving throw.
Oh
I was
no.
going to say, do I take any damage from his hot stream of piss? But
no. That's rejuvenating.
Oh, no,
Eventually.
no, Millicent. Yeah, exactly. No.
Yeah,
If anything.
actually, that's probably reminded me of heaven.
Yeah.
Right, so death save, yeah.
She wakes up and goes, "Oh, it must be Thursday."
So just a straight D20, 10 or higher. Don't have
Oh.
any inspiration left, do you?
Nope.
Okay, so just straight D20.
Oh,
First
no.
fail.
One failure.
That's one failure.
No.
Well, do you have to roll on a?
Over 10. So basically,
Over
it's your 3 successes versus 3 failures. If you get 3 failures before your 3 successes, you are dead. If you get 10 or above, that's for a success. A chance of succeeding.
Yeah, stabilise after the first 3, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. Pock, you're up. There is one to your south. The stream has got a network error on my second screen. Do apologise, people. But feel free to take your go, Pock.
I can't really get anywhere up there, can I? It's a bit cramped.
No, but you've got a
unless I
guy
do
to
what I did
yourself.
before.
You've got a guy to yourself that's attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'd say that.
I can't help you out just yet, so I'll turn around and take a swipe at him. Little try. Come on. Oh my god, it's a 9. Just
a
rolling
miss.
shit.
That's a miss.
Endless shit.
Well, it makes up for all of the natural 20s you've had in the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week.
Okay, do it. You got anything else for me?
If I move, he gets a swing, doesn't he?
He will do.
I don't think I have really any other options. Is it just move? Shouldn't move.
Yeah,
then
I think you're all right where you
not much
are.
else you can do, is there?
Yeah, I think you're probably best where you are. To be fair, I agree.
Yeah, out of the way for everyone else as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
I'll stay put.
Okay, so now it's one of the ruffians' turn. So he will take a swing at Burr because it was Burr that attacked him. Disadvantage is a 5. It's a miss, and another 5 is another miss.
Boom. Okay, so it's my go to have another.
So now it's Burr's turn.
Okie doke. I'll have another roll at him. 16. That hits him, I
That will
guess.
hit, absolutely.
And then my D8 again. 6 plus 3, 9.
9 points of damage. What do you do? How do you finish him?
I shove my rapier through his belly. I disembowel him, and I rub his guts in my face.
Okay, nice. All right. Do you want to take a step forward, or
Yeah, I will.
do you have? Who's got all the healing potions? Did we discuss this?
Him.
I do. Yeah,
I'm
I
kind of
shall
wondering
pass.
And now he's got guts on his face
So
too.
there's not much you can do at the moment, I don't
No.
think. But
No.
next go, maybe if you were to, rather than moving forward to engage the second guy, maybe if you were to go behind Scapes, you might be able to
Behind
do something
Scapes.
next turn,
Yeah, okay.
perhaps.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh god.
All right. Who are you? So that's the one facing off against Scapes. Well, he's never going to hit you with disadvantage. I'd have to roll.
19.
Two
Well,
20s.
I just rolled 2 4s, double 4s, so that's a miss.
Yeah.
And I rolled an 18, which
Yeah.
plus their modifier would have hit you. But unfortunately, the disadvantage die was an 11. So he misses.
Yeah, don't try it.
Okay, Pock. The one against you. 11. No, yeah, 11.
Nope.
Misses.
And 6.
Misses.
And then we've got Scapes, you're up.
Okay, can I, for my action, if I give 2 points to Millicent, will that wake her up?
Yes, yeah, she's basically just on 0. So if you pump some healing into her, then yeah.
Would that benefit us? Do we need Millicent?
Well, I mean, she might die if you don't.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a
I think-
story about the first team of players I ever DN'd for, who I also took through this adventure, and they got to Cragmore Castle, and one of them was a druid, and
Yeah.
they got into a fight, and he was on like one. He didn't wild shape. He just wouldn't wild shape. He stayed in like the wizardy druid form, and he had like 1 HP left. And then it was the paladin's turn. We had a paladin in the team, and he was like, "Should I metagame a bit?" But I was like, "Yeah, wait. I was like, yeah, should I heal you?" And he was like, "No, I'll be fine because I'm going to wild shape next turn. Just finish him off." So the paladin went to attack, missed, and then the druid got killed. And massive damage rule, because again they were only like 3rd level. Massive damage rule says that if you take loads of damage, then you can just die outright. And he did. He just he died because he was too stupid
Wow.
to. Except
Yeah, I'm gonna heal Millicent. I'm gonna heal Millicent.
I did not accept the healing. I really want it. Thank you.
Yeah, have 2 points though. It's only 2 points.
That will stop me from rolling death saves, and that will make me happy. So
Okay, you have your 2 points.
Is that all you've got left to give? It's just 2.
Yeah,
Well, I'll stop it from dying. So there you go.
yeah.
Whereas-
Okay. Is that it? Is that everything?
That'll be your action. Yeah. So
Like, should I not get off on top of her?
So basically, this is what I was about to say. It's basically Scapes. You're standing on top of her. So to do
Oh, no, when-
lay on hands, it's just touch. You just have to touch them, and you're kind of standing over her, probably like, so you just like put
Yeah.
a foot on her, channel this stuff down into her, but you're stood on top of her. You can move off of her if you want, but you'll incur it. You'd incur an attack. I know what you've got.
he admitted
Yeah, go on, try and attack me. Fuck it, I
Yeah,
don't give a shit.
so
I'll move there.
Move round.
Yeah, and what? Try and attack me. Do it.
No, I think that's okay. You can. I reckon that's probably okay.
Did you hear that, or was that you
I
laughed?
did.
Well, 19.
Yeah, that's fine. I rolled a 3 and a 5. I don't think he would
Okay,
have got.
good job.
I don't think he would have got an opportunity attack against you in that position anyway. So that was Scapes. You're done, mate. Millicent, so you're gasping. You just, your wounds just magically healed up as whatever god it is that Scapes worships.
Justice is myself.
Justice just
Yeah.
flows into you.
I just worship justice. That's it. I love justice.
Right. So you said it's my turn.
And it's your turn.
Run away.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah.
This guy's still alive.
Who?
This guy.
He's
above.
still breathing. Yeah. Still
I
up.
don't.
Is he gonna
I don't want to move in case I get attacked. So I'm just gonna
smash him up, Lee?
hold. I'll tell you what I'll do. Ha 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 ha. I'm probably prone, right?
Yes, you are.
I'll use my half movement to get up.
Yep.
And I will take the dodge action. I will focus entirely on avoiding attacks until the start of my next turn. Any
Okay.
damage made against me has disadvantage. There you go. So just in case.
Cool. You don't incur any attacks of opportunity from standing up from prone.
Should do.
No, I'm just checking the thingy. So what did you do? Sorry, I was reading. I wasn't listening. I do
I'm
apologise.
saying that I
Dodged
forget
up,
and I
dived and dodged.
dodge tactics. I'm dodge.
Take the dodge
Yeah,
action and move.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so that would the dodge action. Oh god, I have to look at that one as well. It basically gives them disadvantage, doesn't it, to attack you? Yeah. Which that's fine. But so are you moving somewhere?
No, you can't. You can't move with dodge. You can only hold like a defensive stance. Although I suppose
I don't
engage.
think that's true, is it?
No, dodge action focus entirely on avoiding an attack. Yeah, it's disengage if I want to move.
So when you take the dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks until the start of your next turn. Any attack roll made against you is disadvantaged if you can see the attacker, and you make dexterity, so you lose. There's nothing in there that says that you can't move. It doesn't explicitly say you can't move.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, I mean I'm not moving on purpose, so I don't
Right.
get an opportunity.
That's fine. Cool. All right. Lovely jubbly.
I could have just disengaged, but I forgot about that. So don't worry about it.
That's right. Puck.
Right, for the third time lucky. Here we goes. Same guy. Roll d20 plus
See if we can hit him
5.
this time. That's better.
22.
Nice.
Come on. Right. 2d6 plus 3.
Oof.
That is
6.
1, 2
Six.
plus
1, 2
6
plus
in
three.
total.
Jeez.
Well, you know, it's something. It's something.
Something in it.
Right. And then, is that you done?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
All right, Burr, you're up as well. So I don't know if you
Yeah.
want to attack this dude in front of you.
Yeah, I'm going to give this guy a little tickle.
Sweet.
There we go.
He's flanked by like 3 people now, all 3 of you. So I will give you the advantage on that as well.
Okay. So, 1 moment, sorry. D20. 10 plus.
And again,
10 plus,
What is
plus
it?
5.
Yes.
So that will hit, but you've got an advantage. So see if you might crit.
Oh, right, okay. No. 8.
That's fine. You still hit anyway with the first one. Roll for
Yeah.
damage.
Damage. Sorry, D8. 4 plus 3
7 plus your sneak
7.
attack.
plus my sneak attack 1d6. 5.
Nice.
Nice.
So
Nice.
12 in total.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, lovely. Right, it's his turn. He is kind of shitting it a bit, I think.
I did come in pretty brutal, so
Yeah, I think he's going to take the disengage action attack opportunity, and then he is going to go.
And he's going to.
Just go. He's just going to go. He runs away.
He's legged it.
He's just legged it. So he took the disengage action. He goes through that secret door. That northeast where you went through to the crypts and the cages and everything before. He just disappears up that hallway. He's not stupid. He's got 3 of you in front of him. One of them is just something impossible to hit tank, and it's like, fuck this. I'm out of here, mate.
He's seen me rub his mate's guts in his face.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
All right, hold on. I'm just going to check something here. That's fine. Right. I think it is this dude fighting Pock, but I also think that I might have forgotten to take one out of the initiative. No, I haven't. That's fine. There's one fighting against Pock. Disadvantage. Fucking 2s all night. And a 3. I'm really sorry, Lisa, that I didn't realise this when they were fighting you earlier on.
It's fine, man.
Because they've been shit since I was reminded of that.
I like a spicy game. Don't worry, I like a spicy game.
Okay, Scapes, you're up. You can.
Okay, I'd like to blurt after that geezer,
Okay.
which I think takes me there. Where am I? I'm here. So that's
15.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. I'm there anyway.
15, 20, 25. Yep, you can do that and then attack him.
I'd like to smash the fucker.
Do it.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
18. Have that, you cunt.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
Sorry.
5 points of damage. And like I said earlier on
Got
as well,
so excited.
you do notice that you're definitely doing better than you would normally expect that you would be doing with that sword. But you do kill him. I'm assuming you're just going to just hack him down in the back.
Exactly. I don't care. I don't need him to look at me. I'm not posh. Fuck it. I'll do him in the back.
Posh.
Yeah.
Just 2 in the back.
No airs and graces here, mate.
Nah.
Sweet. Okay, Millicent.
Oh my god.
There is still one left. I think you dropped your bow previously.
Yeah, I'll definitely pick up my equipment.
You've got also no hit points. I don't know if you've got no way of healing yourself, have you? I don't know.
At this moment, so I'm just gonna hold my action as a defensive thing. So if anything tries to hit me, I'll try and hit the crossbow.
Yeah, you can ready an action. So you can say, when this happens, I'm going to do this. I think Burr was already previously thinking about giving you a potion. So you could be
I've
like,
got 2 healing
yeah,
potions.
so you could be like, it's just to speed things up here. Just take one of his potions.
Sorry, miss. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, take one of my potions. Well, you're right next to me.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'll allow it.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. But Pock, kill this person while they're doing that in the background.
Yeah.
Quickly.
In 11 to hit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, God. This is a shit wolf.
Okay.
Quite literally a dire wolf.
All right, so that's going on.
Something's happening over there. There's a wolf that's just
There's a
can't
wolf
stand
just
up,
like,
clearly. The wolf was clearly drinking with them. Man. I don't like. I just see a red blip happening.
Yeah.
Who was
Oh,
that?
man, you can't help it. Happens, innit?
Oh, jeez. Oh, we've got a bugbear in the mix now.
Fuck's sake. Oh, oi, oi, oi.
I can't even see the
Sorry.
bugbear. I'm down
just
here.
arrived.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Where are you,
Jesus.
James?
I'm down the corridor, mate. I ain't got a clue about no
Okay.
bugbear.
Oh, yeah, you followed him up. Well, I think we're going to have to
So
follow you out soon.
you basically, I don't know if you see that, guys, on your map. You just notice it, so you
Yeah.
have. So basically, at that point, you're fighting off. There's that one left. You're all centered on this one left that's fighting this wolf, and he's like really fucking shit himself. Like, because to be fair, he doesn't know that all of his mates up there have been killed. He can see a couple, but he doesn't really know what's going on. He heard a shriek as Millicent went down, but he's heard Scapes run, and he's probably heard his mate going fuck this and run, and he's shitting it. And you're all looking at him, you're bearing down and thinking, that's it, we've got this fucker. And at that point, you hear the tribal roars of these bugbears echoing from the halls down the stairs to the west of this cavern where you went earlier on, as 2 bugbears emerge from the southern corridor. And I really need a toilet. So
Yeah, me too.
so we've gone really late again. Like, we've been playing for
Yeah.
like an hour and 40 minutes, I suppose. But we also just did talk shit for the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it in your hands, players. It's getting on. We can call this a day and end the episode, or we can have a short break, come back for another 40 minutes.
We have a short break. I'm happy with that.
I want to smash some shit up. I need to roll better before we finish.
That's fine. Okay. So to
And
the
there's 3 cock and balls sets that I think
Yeah.
Cock is gagging for.
Okay, so brilliant. Thank you very much to people in the stream. They've been chatting away. Lecky Morgan, thank you for your help today. You've definitely saved the players' lives a bit earlier on. So his last comment is, shit just got real. So thank you very much. They've been chatting away. There was some mention of a really cool website for DM's tools earlier on. If whoever that was wants to repost it, and I'll call that out because that was quite a cool tip. So something like 5e tools or DM's tools where you can build your own like DM screen and have it in a window in the background so you can refer to your favourite rules and things, which is quite cool. 5e tools, Jamboink says, so thank you very much for anybody out there who wants to use that. Cool. We're going to take a short break, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 5 minutes. I know it's late, but I need a wee and a fag and a drink because I've only had the one tonight and I am not drunk enough at all. So
Not on.
cool. Stay where you are, everybody, and players, I'll speak to you in 5 minutes.
See you in a minute.
You're back.
Bye. Hello, and we are back from our break. Welcome to part 2 of whatever this is, episode 7 or something of the D&D show. It's been exciting so far. Very, very combat heavy. So thanks everyone for watching. We just had a quick discussion about, I don't know how that comes across from a viewer's point of view, but hope you're all enjoying it. Yeah, cool. So very short, very quick catch up. You came out of the wizard's room through that secret little hallway, and as you came out, there was loads of Redbrands who jumped you. And you've been fighting them off quite successfully. I made a bit of a cock up my end and forgot that I was supposed to have been rolling with disadvantage because these guys were drunk, basically, from their gambling and stuff. And Millicent did go down to unconsciousness, but we did manage to bring her back up. There was a joke in the chat stream about how it was lay on feet, which is they seem to find that amusing. That was Lecky Macon. And again, just a massive thank you to Lecky Macon because he's been really kind of keeping me on my toes today, which is fantastic. So we finished off before with basically just as you thought you'd kind of cleared these guys up, a couple of bugbears appeared. Down to the southwest of you on the other side of that crevasse, and they shouted at you something. They just kind of roared like a tribal kind of barbarian roar at you guys. It is Burr's turn.
Right, well, okay. I guess I better help out Pock here, and I'm going to move up and I'm going to attack this guy in front of Pock.
Okay.
Yeah. To here. And then D20. Oh, for fuck's sake, seriously.
Oh, no. It's not going well, is
This
it?
is shocking. Right. So that misses. That's a 1.
So one natural 1 is just a straight up miss. You've got a tight shot there, so you kind of run up. You've just hobbled over those dead bodies. You've slipped a little bit as you lunged forward with that rapier, and it clangs off of the wall and you miss.
Yep.
Okay.
So can I use my cunning action to disengage and move away?
If you want to, yeah.
I will. And I will move back to there. Is that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? Yes.
Yeah, so moving over those bodies would count as double movement because it's difficult terrain. So you'll go
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 will put you there.
Back. So there, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
Fine.
it's that one ruffian left in front of Pock who was just thinking about scarpering it, but he's seen that he's heard those people come up from behind him. He's got a renewed sense of confidence. He will try another attack against this wolf, but he is still rolling with disadvantage, and he misses. And double 12s, so that is going to be a hit because it'll be a 16 total
Ah, yes. It hits.
for another 6 points of damage.
Yowza. Okie doke.
Still standing.
I am doing quick math in my head. 7 left.
Okay, cool. And then he kind of like stands his ground, waiting to be bolstered up. Okay, this one down here. There is. You probably haven't noticed. There is still. And then from there he will do. Boom. So another ruffian runs up and just does this running leap over the chasm there to come up next to. But that is his go finished,
That's his
basically.
movement.
Like a Salate.
Yeah. Scapes, it's your turn. So you
Oh,
technically
Scapes.
don't know any of this
Right.
is happening, but you know
No,
you're
but
still.
I'd like to run the 10 foot that is back to there.
Mhm.
If that's possible, so I can see.
Mhm.
Still can't see. Can I go a further 5 foot?
Yeah, you can move as much as you want.
Okay, I move another 5 foot, so that's 15. Shit, I'm not going to get to any of these guys.
Is that 15 so far, you're saying?
Yeah,
5, 10.
I'd like 5.
10, 15,
10.
20, 25. So that's 25 feet to put you behind Millicent.
Can I go where that dead guy is then for 30 foot?
You could, or you could double move and just go in front of Millicent. It's up to you.
Well, yeah, really, I'd like to get somewhere around here.
Well, you could do.
Right.
So you've done. Oh, let me just go from here. Let me just bring up the whatever button it is. That one there. So you started off here. So that's 10 feet, 20 feet.
Was you all the way around there?
So that's 25 feet to there. You can use your action instead of an attack, because you're not going to get anyone's attack anyway. So you can move through
Yeah.
Millicent.
So I've got that's 2 lots of 30 foot then.
Yeah, so you can get to there for 40 feet. You won't be able to make an attack, but you can get there if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'd like to, yes.
Yeah, just move yourself there. That's fine.
Yep, where am I? There I am. There we go then.
Lovely. Right. Boom, this fella. Okay, so he is going to charge up 15, and he's going to jump across. Boom, there. I think that's enough movement from there. Yeah. Yeah, he can get there and attack this big wolf. I need to
Revenge.
just check their stats because I don't have them to hand. So let me just
I think
quickly.
you guys might be seeing Pock very soon.
Okay, just very quickly checking the stats for the bugbears to remind myself. Okay. Yeah, so it's not a surprise, so that's fine. So he'll roll to attack you. So I rolled a 19, so that will hit you.
That'll do.
And he's going to do 17 points of damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
In a puff of smoke, little.
So how much did you say you had left?
I had 7 left. Oh, did it carry over?
It carries over. So you take 7 back into Pock, and then take the remaining 10.
Okay. That happened.
So Pock's down by 10 as well then.
So Pock's down by
Yeah.
10. Yeah.
Ooh.
Shit. But
Has he
Pock
shrunken?
shrinks back down to a
Yeah.
tiny little
Yeah.
thing.
He could bonus
And
action be a
Yeah.
bear.
So on your
Yeah.
turn, you can
as well.
bonus action and be a bear or something or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Damn straight.
Damn straight. That bear's doing some dick munching.
Okay.
Mm.
Millicent, you're up. I'm assuming that you're not dead with. What's your HP is?
I've got 4 left. As Pock.
Oh, okay. So you're fine.
Woohoo!
Okay.
He's
I
up
didn't
next.
realise it carried over.
It does. Yeah, it carries over. Yeah. Millicent, you're up.
I just have to stay. Line of sight. Oh, these are dead. So
I mean, if you see behind you, those are crates and stuff. So you could, in theory, jump onto a crate and shoot over these guys' heads or something.
well, maybe yes. If I'll give that a go.
Yeah.
Just to get myself a bit of advantage point. I can still see this dude. Although he's, would
they're
that give me
bugbear.
enough of a slope above escapes to fire at this dude?
So
If I'm on a crate or something?
yeah, you can climb onto that one. Yeah, and you can shoot the Redbrand that's between Scapes and Burr.
Oh, the Redbrand. Wait.
Yeah.
What about the bug?
There's a red.
What about the bugbear?
There's a red
Yeah, there's a
brand
red
there,
band.
or there's a
Oh,
bugbear.
I was going for the bugbear.
I'm not sure
Is
how
that-
much the red brand's got left, but
Yeah, it just looked like he had a cross through him.
That's the one underneath
Yeah,
that
I
he's
thought
it's
that.
Oh,
underneath.
sorry.
This one's Swan Laked over the.
All right.
yeah, there's
nowhere.
like a dead.
There's a pile of them, basically.
There's
Pile
a
of-
Redbrand
yeah.
Amdram Society. They're all very good at dancing. 'Cause they can leap caverns, apparently.
I'll try tackling the
Pissed as
Redbrand.
well.
Pissed as well. Well, yeah. You should see some of the shows I've been in.
Back to crossbow. 21 to
That's
hit.
hit. 4 points
4
of damage.
damage.
That's shit damage, isn't it?
It is a bit, isn't it?
What's your modifier on the crossbow? Your damage modifier.
+2.
Right, so you must have rolled a 2. That's shit. Oh well.
Yeah.
So who was that at? Sorry, the red brand.
Yes.
Yeah, that would do it. So it hits anyway. That's fine. Anything else?
No.
Okay, Pock, you're up then. So
Yeah, boy. I think it's brown bear
Turn
time.
into a bear.
Abadoosh.
bonus action, boom, turn into a bear.
Boom.
Okay, you're now bear stats, and then you get to
Right.
make an action, so you can attack.
I will attack the bugbear right next to me.
Okay. So the bear normally takes 2 attacks. Just check the stats. I just want to check. Does it say anything on there about it makes 1 attack and then a bonus action to make a second attack, or does it just say makes 2 attacks?
It's called multi-action. Just
Multi-attack,
the bear
yeah.
make 2
So you just get 2 attacks.
One bite, one claws.
So it's 1
Yeah.
action, 2 attacks. Nice, lovely.
Yeah. So this doesn't have a plus to anything to hit.
Should
Oh
have.
no, sorry.
Should have.
Yeah, +5.
Nice.
So this is for a bite. 18. There we go.
I'm assuming will hit.
Should have been a bear all along.
Should have.
Let me just check. I'm fairly certain that will hit. Oh yeah. These guys, so bugbears, if you remember what they looked like before, were like massive goblins, all like really thick, spiny kind of hair, like porcupines, really muscly brutes. They're not wearing much other than hide other bits of skins and furs and stuff like that. But they do have their weapon. They've got is a morning star, this giant kind of spiky club, and a shield. But you do hit. So you roll for your damage.
Lovely. 1d8 + 4.
Nice.
That's an 11 damage.
Brilliant. Does a nice chunk of damage. And then your second attack.
That is a claws attack. And that is the same.
Lekimonicon says, good one. Pooh's out for honey now. Throwback to episode 3. 9 for the
that's a
second hit
9.
misses, I'm afraid.
That's all right.
Okay. Right. The bugbear to the south is doesn't have a lot that he can do from down there. So he's going to have to back up to jump. So 5, 10. So that he can then run forward 10 feet. 5, 10 to be able to jump 10 feet to get there. And then double action to move up here. So he's kind of just took a couple of steps back, ran forward, jumped over the chasm at the south where that old bridge used to be that's already crumbled from last week, and then run up, and he's kind of perched himself just behind a pillar to the south of Pock, behind the other ruffian that's still down there fighting. Burr, you're up.
Oh, I'm right in it, and
Burr, you're up the top. You've got a ruffian, Redbrand, right next to you, between you and Scapes, so you can attack him.
Your mic's off, Bear.
Yeah, your microphone's off.
Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, I've rolled a 16.
Nice, that will hit.
Rolled a 16, and I should know these by now. D8. There we go.
4 plus.
So 4 plus 3, 7.
Okay, 7 points of
Nice,
damage, and your
D6.
sneak attack damage.
And my sneak attack is a D6. 4.
Oof. He's
So
clinging
that's
on.
11. Really?
Yeah, he's clinging on.
Jeez.
He hadn't taken any damage before Millicent shot him. So you've got.
Can I use my dagger attack as well?
Yeah, make a second attack with your dagger. D20 to hit.
Yep. So D20. Yeah, it's a 10
Plus.
plus 5.
Nice, 15 for a hit. So when you use
And
a bonus action for your second attack, you just do the dice. You don't add on your modifier for the second bonus attack.
So just roll a D4.
Just
Yeah.
roll a D4, but
3.
nice. He's dead.
Dude.
Boy.
Lovely. So yeah, so he's kind of standing on top of a dead body. He's got a big old. He's shocked because there was a wolf, and then there was a gnome, and now there's a fucking bear, and then there's these these bugbears, and then escapes in front of him, and then you just manage to he doesn't know where he's looking around, and you just manage to do a Zorro flick and slice him up with your rapier, and then come underneath and stab him up in the armpit with your dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And he dies.
Nice.
So that's cool. Next up is the ruffian that is all of a sudden shocked because there's a fucking bear. There was a wolf. What the hell's going on? Is 11 to hit against a bear?
Sorry. Oh, it matches. Oh,
Meets
no.
it beats. For 8 points of damage.
Okey-doke.
Second attack misses with a 10.
Cracking.
You are now dead. Scapes, there you go, mate. You've got you're
Okay.
surrounded by dead bodies, and
I'd like to move here.
Do it.
And then take a swing at the bugbear.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, right. Fuck off.
roll to hit. Have you got like any smites or anything left?
22.
Nice.
No, I've got nothing left.
No, well,
Nothing
22
left.
will hit. So
Yeah.
6 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
Nice. So you've got him surrounded. He's not looking healthy. He's, again, fighting off a bear. He was just as shocked as the next person to see a fucking bear just jumped into him. So it's
Yeah.
good. However, it's now his turn. So he's doesn't know who to attack. So I'm going to go odds and evens. So let's go Scapes your evens, Pock your odds. Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even.
That's me.
Okay. So that will be a miss. I rolled a 9. Millicent, you're up.
Love it.
Okie dokie. I'll just step out to get.
You'll need to step out, yeah. And even then,
Yeah. And even then, I'm assuming he's gonna have some cover because
he'll have a bit of cover, yeah. But go for it.
I'm still gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Is he flanked? That's gonna be my catchphrase.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a back against a wall, a back against a cavern, and Pock and Scapes next to him. So,
Is it flanked?
I'll give
Does
you
it
the
have a dick?
advantage, but he does have a slightly
Is he
higher
flanked?
AC as a
Can I
result.
tie him up?
So go for it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, natural 20.
Oh, was that at 20?
It was.
Yeah, come up
Critted.
green.
Yeah, critted.
Yeah.
Rolled 3
So
times.
ignore the damage that's come up then on your
Yep.
clever little D&D Beyond mod. Roll. So
D8.
yeah. Roll
Just roll
a
those
roll a
dice, mate.
D8 plus your modifier
+8.
plus 8.
There's 17 points total.
Shitting hell. So again, for any new viewers, listeners out there, just a very quick catch up on our own little house rule. I like to keep things raw when possible, but I don't like the rules as written for a critical. Just doubling your damage dice is shit. So we assume that one of those dice is an automatic maximum. So with the short bow or crossbow, whatever it is you're using, that's a maximum 8 points of damage, and then you roll as normal. So 17 points of damage. Just completely, boom, he's dead. I mean, I normally narrate these for you, but what do you want to do?
I mean, I'll do my traditional pin him against the pillar behind him.
Yeah.
But just for some
By the dick.
character, by the dick.
For some flair.
Just with bugbears. It's always the dick.
It's a two. It's a
The MO.
two-pronged crossbow bolt, like a fork,
Yeah.
and it just pins the cock to the pillar.
one with like each testicle.
Cock and balls. In one.
I love how they're all making Pooh Bear jokes again in the chat. It's brilliant. Lecky Macon says, "I'd buy that for $1." Robocop, good quote. Cool. Anything else you're gonna do?
Just get back around that corner and hide a bit.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Jump back up onto those boxes. Pop.
So I still only have 2 hit points.
No, you took
Yeah.
a healing potion, didn't you?
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I did. Yes. No, I'm up to 10.
Pock. You've still got that pesky little ruffian in front of you.
He's been there since the beginning.
He's like,
and
I'm
I've
just
missed him. So I'm about to show him who's boss. Let's roll the D20.
Come on.
+5. Come on. 20
Yay!
points.
That will do it. So that's
That'll do it.
So, for my first attack, I'm going to do a 1d8 plus 4. That always lead with the bite.
yep.
1d8 plus 4. Oh, no. Type it in properly.
Don't forget what Lisa showed you last week. If you click onto the chat box and then push up, you can find your last entry.
Yes. I'll have a look at that. That's for a 7.
He's, believe it or not, still breathing.
Well, then I'll just have to take him again, don't I? So,
So you're snapping at him and growling. Rah, 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 rah. And
this is for the claws. 13.
13.
oh, it's a
Nice.
I think that's a miss.
Oh, no.
Just a check. It's been a while.
Ah,
Too many different stats. Yeah, it's a miss, I'm afraid. These guys have got like
Yowza.
studded leather armor on and a sword. Then you miss, I'm afraid.
I'll take it.
Okay. Bugbear to the south. I think. He can't actually get through there. You know what? He kills the ruffian.
he's had enough.
He just smashes him in the back with this great morning size, massive 2-handed club with spikes in it, and just obliterates him. And then, boom. and it steps up in your
Excellent.
face and just
Is that
growls at you.
technically his attack?
That is his attack. And I'm just going to move that dead body off of the square so that I can.
That's brilliant. That guy was so cocky.
He was, wasn't he?
He just got smashed. He just got destroyed.
I had earlier on, a couple of rounds ago, I was like, well, shit, what's he going to do from there? He can't do anything. I was like, Bugbear, he just doesn't give a shit. He's just going to fucking get in there. Okay. But that's his go.
Oh, excellent.
Burr, you're up.
Where am I? I'm there.
Sorry, guys, I should have moved, really.
Where?
No, I know.
No, it's fine. There's not much. Is there? Do I have line of sight from there? I don't think I do. But I can't. I'd have to drop my.
You'd have to drop your rapier and draw your bow, which you can do. You'd have. I'm allowing people to shoot through other people's squares, but they act as kind of like cover, so they get a slightly higher AC. So
I think I'd be better off moving in. I can move in from there, can't I? 10, 20, and then 5. Yeah.
Sorry?
I can move into that space and fight diagonally.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm going to do that because I can use my cunning action to move back out anyway, can't I?
Yes, you can.
Yep, I'll do that then. So in I go.
Let me just move this dead body out of the way so we don't get confused.
Yep.
Go for it.
16.
It's a hit.
Yep. And then I will use my rapier. That's a D8. 8 plus 3. Yep. So that's 11.
Nice. So 8 plus 3 is 11 plus your sneak attack.
And a D6. 2. So that's 13.
13 in total. Nice. So you run up there, you just jab your rapier round the corner and kind of just clip him. But you do a decent amount of damage with that sneak.
That's nice. And then I'll use my cannon action to move away.
Cool. Do it.
Sweet.
Okay.
That's me done.
Expert.
Ruffian is dead. Right. But we're going to stop there.
What?
Bursting back out of the wizard's chambers and that secret door, another bugbear runs through.
Ah, jeez.
Starts charging towards Millicent. Leave that bed body there. Because, around the corner, probably doesn't realise that Burr is just there.
Ooh.
No, he will stop. He'll charge up and kind of he'll see Burr and swing at Burr. This one's slightly different to the others. Still looks like a bugbear, but I'll just give you a description just so that you know. He's basically got an eye patch on.
He's a pirate one.
There's a pirate bugbear.
I'm just going to quickly find it. Yeah, hold on 2 seconds.
He's Bugbeard.
Oh, dear.
It just says he wears an eye patch.
Surely that's disadvantage, surely.
Yeah.
Everyone stand on his left.
Yeah, so it's this jewel encrusted eye patch that he's got on.
Oh.
That's what I was
okay.
looking for. A really boring description. That's like, and I
Kinker.
thought that's what it was as well. I probably could have done that. So coming back to the chat, I missed something actually. So Lucaroo said something about get your "Is he flanked?" shirts on the merch store soon, and then Lecky Macon said I'd buy that for $1. Okay, cool. So he charges out here. I need to add him to the. Actually, I haven't put him in the because I wanted to keep him a surprise. I hadn't put him into the thingy order. God, fucking roll 20, man. But it's his go. So he will swing for Burr. Let's just move him up to the top so I know where he is. Cool. And that does count as a sneak, as a surprise, because no one knew he was there. So he, fucking hell! Right, what does? So I missed anyway. I gave him advantage because it was a surprise, and I rolled a 4 and a fucking 2. So that's going to be a miss. So that's fine. But that's where he is now. Escapes.
Well,
Okay, can I flank him and take a swing at him?
Yes, you can. You can run straight up there. Yeah.
Okay, flank him. Do I get advantage or something? I'm just saying it because
So it's an optional in the Dungeon Master's Guide, and you know what? I'm fairly inconsistent with it. I think I like to do it if there's one on either side, so like one in front, one behind.
Yeah.
But I think when you're just next to each other like that, I don't think it would count.
Yeah.
So with Burr,
Okay, cool.
yeah, he needs to be flanking so to get his sneak attack.
the opposite. Yeah, gotcha. All right, okay, no problem. Well, I'm going to take a swing at him anyway.
Do it.
19, so 24.
Yeah, that's an absolute hit. You smash it.
11.
11 points of damage. Nice. Okay. Got anything else, sir?
No, that's it.
Okay. Bugbear to the south is going to swing at this giant bear. That will be a hit.
Oh, man. I should
Right.
have gone the other way.
It's alright. The bear's got loads of hit points. That's what it's good at. So, I can't remember how much damage it does. So let me just bring his stats up again. Morning Star. Lovely. Do you want to know how much damage this does?
Oh, really?
He does two. He rolls 2 d8s.
Oh.
So he does 14 points of damage.
Yowza.
Whoa.
Shocker.
Didn't mean to do that. Cool. And that's his go. Millicent, you're up.
Okay. So, I realised that I can do something else,
Come on.
but I thought it was something that only came at 3rd level, but I was wrong.
Okay. What is this?
This is Vicious Mockery.
It's a can.
I was I got it mixed up in my head with cutting words, which is a 3rd level thing,
Yeah.
because I've been reading up on my leveling up. So I am just going to unleash a string of insults at this motherfucker,
Mhm.
and I'm going to be like, "Where
You
did you
is
get
shit,
your
innit?
eye patch, bedazzled?"
Yeah.
The swamp? I don't know. So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
At least the left eye
Yeah.
bugbear.
And we've got a beat. He fails. It doesn't matter. He fails. I rolled a 3,
Awesome.
so it was never going to beat that.
He takes 1d4 psychic damage,
Nice.
and on the next turn he has disadvantage.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's the
We want.
Give me that damage. Minus.
1d4.
Take time.
2.
2. That's alright, but disadvantage in this one. Make sure you remind me of that just to be on the safe side in case I forget. Because I will forget. Okay, you staying where you are though? On those boxes? In the corner? Hiding behind skates?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's fine. Pock. Got a bugbear down there. He just
Here we
smacks
go.
you.
Fuming. He rolls a 9. Oh, come on.
Buddy. Buddy.
9's a miss,
So I
I'm
presume
afraid,
that's a
sir.
miss.
Yeah. And the
Jeez.
claw?
Right. Come on. 17.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Nice.
Here we go.
What does the claw do?
It is 2d6 plus 4,
Oh,
which is 13.
he's still breathing, but he looks
No
battered.
way.
You go. Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
This is like the Revenant all over again.
This
But
bugbear
no
has
fucking
indeed
way is that kind of life.
just been fucked. By
It's
a
just
bear.
less boring than the Revenant as well.
I never watched it. Did he
Yeah,
get?
yeah.
Did he get the Oscar for that one, or was that another one that he missed?
I was waiting for the tangent.
I don't think it is.
No. He has had one now. I'm sure he got one the other year after waiting like 20. And you know what? He
I
should
think
have
it
like.
was for the Revenant.
I think it was for the.
Oh, yeah,
I
he
think
should have
it was.
loads.
Yeah.
It
He
might
should
have
have
been.
so many,
Yeah.
man. That actor is
Yeah,
perfect.
he's quality.
But anyway.
I mean, Critters 3, you know. Why didn't he get on
Oh,
that?
fucking hell, man.
Jeez.
It was like, it's like the only
He did a
series where
voiceover
the
in
third
Final
one was
Fantasy,
better.
didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm
No.
Oh, yeah. You had me there. I was like, did he? Like, did he play Titus in
still-
Final Fantasy X?
There was like loads of talk of him doing Akira and stuff like that, and I was
Really?
like,
That
that
would
would
be
be
cool.
the bollocks. But
What, as
Yeah,
Akira
man.
was a different character?
no, I think he had something to do with it. I don't know if he was going to be in it or whether he was
What,
Yeah.
like live action?
like live action one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
I know it's
right.
been in the talk, like talking about doing that for years. I hope they don't, to be honest. There's certain things they
Me
should.
too.
I mean, I
it
like.
is
Yeah.
a classic.
Yeah.
It is a classic. But
I mean, did you
Akira
see
is perfect the way it is.
Did you see the live action of Battle Angel Akita?
Elite, yeah,
Alita, that's the one.
No.
Sorry, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I loved the original manga, but that
Yeah.
film was brilliant, and it sucks that at the moment there's no signs of the sequel, which is a shame.
yeah.
That was
The,
good.
the Ghost in the
Yeah,
Shell
it's a
film
shame,
was
isn't it?
Oh
absolute
my
shite.
god, that was awful.
Oh, it made
I-
me so sad because I love Ghost in the Shell.
What one?
Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, Ghost in the Shell. Yeah,
It's not
Yeah,
often I
yeah.
fall asleep in a movie, but that was one that I did, and I
That
actually
was
literally
fucking
did.
tragic.
And then I fell asleep.
but
and-
anyway, let's kill some more
Oh
bugbears.
yeah,
Right,
Yeah,
so
sorry.
basically you snap at him with your jaws and he just bats you away with his Morning Star. He's like, oh, he's not scared of you. And then you just uppercut him with this massive paw, it's more of a paw, comes up and batters him round the side of the head. He wasn't expecting it. He smashes into the wall and he's all dazed, but he's still standing. But seriously, like, you don't understand how, but he is still standing. Now it's his turn. That round went quick. He will attack you again. You've got nothing else to do.
Ooh.
And he rolls a
Bring it on,
19.
son. That hits.
It's just like Titans down here. Like who's who's gonna outdo who? Where's my d8s? Right. Shitting hell. I rolled high. 17 points of damage.
A very small man and a ducker pit.
Oh no!
So
Jesus
So I've
Christ!
got 12,
Oh.
12 left on the bear,
yeah. So 5 go over.
which also means that
Oh,
Pock
no.
is on the ground.
Unconscious.
I've got 4 left as Pock.
So you are now unconscious. You don't go to minus numbers. You just drop to 0.
Yowza.
Oh
Brilliant.
shit!
Oh well.
I think that's the difference of like when I've sized
well.
up.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I think-
Sorry, you just come out
Never
like
mind,
that.
we only just met him. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There's no history there. It's fine.
Wait, who hit him?
You guys haven't discussed yet that like you knew each other as though you was a kid or something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So basically, there's a whole history, backstory, and everything. It might never come to pass, never to be.
He might just die here.
You might
But-
do. Yeah, I think there's something about the different, like what's better, the dire wolf or the bear. It's like the bear has a higher damage output, but then
Yeah.
has a lower AC. So the wolf's it's harder to hit and stuff. So,
Well, the wolf, it's 37 hit. The wolf wins all round as just what its stats are, but it doesn't get the 2 attacks.
yeah.
So that's where the bear's handy.
Yeah, it swings and roundabouts because you'd gone back into the wolf, you might not have killed that first bugbear, you know.
No.
So it's like, I think I'm the same. I would have probably gone for 2 attacks over the hit points.
Yeah.
But you're not dead yet. You still got 3 rounds at
He's
least,
not yet dead. He's not dead yet.
as long as you don't roll a natural 1. Because on your death saving throws, you roll a natural 1, that counts as 2 failures. If you roll a natural
Wow,
20, that's 2
really?
successes. Yeah, and it's first to 3. Anyway,
Yeah, that was a...
he finishes you off, and he's going to charge up and plonk himself there. But he's made his attack for the game. So, Bear, it's you, mate. You got a bugbear in front of you, bugbear to the right of you.
That's made my
He's stuck
Here
in the
I
middle
am.
with the bear.
Middle with
yeah clowns. Well, I've just seen what's happened, and I go right, fuck you, bitch, and I have a little pop on the guy to my right,
And you
the
rolled.
bugbear that's just done damage, and I roll.
Oh, it's
A natural 20.
Shitting hell.
Yeah,
that's-
boy.
And that's 20. So what do I roll for that now?
Can I be honest with you? Probably the
Go on.
biggest waste of a natural 20 ever.
Oh, how many hit points?
Yeah, I know, because he probably had hardly anything left on him, didn't he?
One hit point left.
No.
One hit point, yeah.
So you just, I don't know, you flavour that how you like. You do some
I eviscerate that motherfucker. He gets cut to pieces. Legs, arms go everywhere.
Send him to the
I
farm.
dance on his dead corpse.
Yay! Send him to the farm.
Okay.
Just basically,
Send
you
him to the
unleash like
farm.
21 points of damage on a one-pointed fucking
No,
mob. So,
You send him to his. He's not unconscious. He's dead. You sent him to his
It's
maker.
completely dead.
mm.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't suppose I can do anything else in my other
You've
movements
still
and
got.
attacks.
I mean, you can take the cunning actions to disengage. You've got one in front of you, or you still got that bonus attack, so you could attack the one in front of you with a thingy.
With a dagger.
So Lecky Macon is correcting me again. Jesus, you want to like? He's just said a nat 20 doesn't count as 2 successes. It puts you back on 1 HP. So rolling a 1 or a 20 on death saving throws. When you make a death saving throw and roll a 1 on the d20, it counts as 2 failures. If you roll a 20 on the d20, you regain 1 hit point.
Oh, amazing.
I actually didn't know that. That seems a
didn't
bit
either.
overpowered,
Right.
but cool. I suppose it gives them some.
Oh, natural 20 is supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool actually. Yeah, it's cool. Thank
What's
you.
that mean?
It's just for Pock's benefit on his
okay.
death saving throw.
It was that Lecky Macon again.
Again, yeah, he wants to take
He really
over.
likes us. He doesn't want us
It's
to
after
die.
my job, I think. Okay.
Join us, Lecky Macon.
But you've still potentially got a bonus action if you want to disengage or if you want to try and swipe at this other geezer with the dagger.
I might as well have a swipe at the other guy
Yeah, I'll
with
allow
the
it.
dagger. So it's a D4, yeah?
Yeah.
Just that, isn't it? 3.
That's a miss. No, you have to roll to hit first.
Oh, sorry. Me being dumb again. 12.
Plus,
Plus 5.
that will hit. And
Yeah.
then 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Cool. It's his turn. Now, the question is, why do you keep on fighting? I'm going to
of
roll.
course he will. He's going to die like a bitch.
This is it. I mean, not that he knows this, but there's no point begging with you guys because he's you kill
No.
everyone that begs with you.
We'll kill him anyway.
Yeah. So he swings down for Burr, seeing that Burr just killed his mates. Rolls a 21, so that's going to hit. For lots of damage. 14 points of damage.
Shit, that leaves me with 1 point.
Oh,
We need a rest, man.
this is
Yeah, we do.
tasty. Yeah, whatever happens after this, we are sleeping.
Escapes.
I want to whack the fucker.
Oh shit! Sorry, let's stop that. Don't take that damage. You're supposed to roll with disadvantage. Millicent, you didn't remind me. So,
Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
well, to be fair, I rolled a 20 with the second one. Not natural, but so you still hit. So carry on.
Okay, I want to
escapes.
whack the fucker who's to the west of me.
It's the only one left.
Yep, I'm gonna whack him.
With his eye
Well, I'm
patch.
gonna try and whack him. 18 with 8 damage.
Nice,
Yes.
nice.
Have that, you prick.
He's still standing, but he's suddenly looking very much worse for wears.
He's
like,
reeling a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, he's absolutely staggering a bit, and he can barely lift up his Morning Star. He's like really, and his shield, and he's just like, oh, he's like really is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can I disengage 5 foot?
You can move, yes, but
Yeah,
where
just
you gonna
5
go
foot
to?
to there.
yeah, you can do that because you're not leaving his reach, so that's fine.
Yeah, cool. Just strafe him round him.
Yep.
There you go.
Right, it's his go. I think after that hit, he will try and hit you, but I know that's pointless.
Okay.
Yeah, he misses you.
Oh,
So-
that's weird.
I rolled a 5. His modifier's not high enough to get you. He would have missed Burr as well, so it wouldn't have mattered. Millicent, you're up.
I'm going to use Vicious Mockery again.
Do
Ah,
it.
you
'Cause
can.
if he dies from
So-
being
For
It's
being
a
For
cussed.
mockery.
Wisdom saving throw, and I've got to beat 13.
against the 13, yes, please.
I rolled an 8.
Hey!
D4 points of damage.
Yeah.
1 point of damage.
Oh no!
Oh, what?
He's like,
Jeez.
"Oh," and you can see his like veins in his forehead and stuff all straining. And it's like, oh, and he coughs out a bit of blood, but he's still there. Pock, make your saving throw.
Right, I'm new to this. What happens
Just
now?
roll a d20 and see what happens.
Here we go.
That's a
It's a
success.
12.
Yeah. So on
Hey.
your character sheet, you've got an electronic version on your pad or something, haven't you? But on your character sheet,
Yeah.
near your hit points, it will say death saving throws, and there'll be successes and failures, and then like 3
Yep.
dots. So basically, you would just tick one success.
It is Tuck.
It's his turn. Shit. He just doesn't know who to go for. Okay, so there's 3
Fight
of
me,
you.
bastard.
So I'm going to roll a d6. 1 and 2 for Burr. 3 and 4 for Scapes. 5 and 6 is going to step forward and go for Millicent. Okay. Four. The one that I can't hit. What's your AC?
19.
Plus fucking 18. Piece of shit.
Ah,
Alright, he misses you.
Have that.
Burr, you're up.
Yeah, I suppose I
Finish
better
him.
have I'm gonna have a little kick at him. There we go.
a
6.
miss. That's a
It's
miss.
miss. And then I'll use my cunning action to leg it because
Yeah.
I don't want to be anywhere near that motherfucker.
Okay. You do that.
He just does not want to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on here? Oh, right. Okay. I actually just got the initiative wrong. The bugbear that I just rolled for was the one that's already dead, and now it's this guy's move, but I've already gone, so I'll just skip over it. So Escapes, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to take a whack at him, please, sir.
Finish him.
Finish him.
I mean, at the end of the day,
Ah.
it's a case of who can kill him before he might be able to take out another one of you.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought it would be kinder to let one of my teammates have him. So I rolled an 8 on purpose.
You rolled an 8. Unfortunately, that is a miss. Okay. You got anything else?
No, that's it. Just whistling, really.
Midas, he's just like, he's so tired and so knackered. And he's bleeding everywhere, and he's just barely picking up his club, and he's just not getting you. And then you're just kind of, I think like last time where he went for you, you've brought your shield up and blocked it, and then you've come back round and it's just missed because it's bashing off his shield. But he's just so close to death. But Millicent, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to say to him,
Say to him.
yeah. I'm going to do a really terrible your mama joke.
Go for it.
Go on in.
And I'm Googling this. Oh, Mum, you're nasty. She bit the dog and gave it rabies. That's a terrible.
Oh, say what?
Even I just sort of kneel up from death and just go,
Oh,
What the fuck? God, that was below the belt.
Well, he rolled a 7, so he fails his saving throw. So, D4 point of damage.
oh, actually,
love it,
case
this-
in
Well,
point,
he's going to die. It's a question of first.
that's true. But he probably should have died last time because he didn't roll with disadvantage.
But is he dead now?
Oh, he did. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Is he dead yet?
He's dead. Yeah, roll that D4. 4 points of damage maximum. He just drops his Morningstar and slumps down to his knees and just grabs his head as blood starts pouring out of his eyes and his nostrils, and he's just like, and his eyes
Best
just
insult ever.
pop out of his head, and he dies. That's it.
Stunning.
There we go.
wow.
Dorothy Bugbear is a treasure.
Right. So we need to sort POC out very quickly. Roll another
Yes,
D20.
please.
Oh, ooh. Oh, I don't know what I was going to say. At some point, I'd like to try and stabilise him.
Yeah. So it's another
On a
success.
17.
So you're not dead,
Okey
and
doke.
it's Burr's turn. So basically, you all get a go before he gets another go. So I'm going to assume that one of you are going to go and throw a potion down his neck.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Burr's got the potions.
Yeah, I've got one potion left. I can go and give that to him.
Oh, for them potions.
Oh, God.
I know we got through those this round. There we go. Potion passed.
So it's 2d4 plus 2. Do you want me to roll it for you to speed it up?
Yeah, if you got it
Yeah, that's
to
fine.
hand.
So 5 plus 2 is 7 points. And he gulps this potion down your neck, kind of tilts your head back, pours it in, rubs your gullet like a cat when you're trying to get him to swallow a tablet. And you just swallow this down, and you wake up spluttering like with 7 HP.
Thank you very much.
And that is combat done.
Jesus
What
Christ.
A long
Killed a lot of them.
Tasty.
Wasn't it?
So, I mean, we've got like 5 minutes of silence at the beginning while we were waiting to come on, and then we had like a 5-minute or so break. But we have been recording and streaming for exactly 3 hours.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And that has just
3 hours
been
scrap.
a 3-hour long combat. And I haven't been keeping track of rounds, but in real life, like in game time, that was probably like about a minute or like this was some proper Lord of the Rings shit, like in Moria when those goblins are all coming at him and shit, and the big troll pops up. That was lovely. Good combat. I think that's the first massive combat we've had like this.
Yeah.
So well done. I think it's probably good to call it there.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you want to do. We could probably just quickly wrap this up. I mean, immediately right now, did you just want to fucking get out, or do you want to have a snout around?
I mean, I'm down to 1 hit point, so
Yeah, we got to
We
get out.
need a rest. Yeah.
Ah,
yeah, we
Everything
definitely need to rest somewhere.
Everybody, make me a perception very quickly.
Yeah, sorry. Perception.
Yeah.
4. Shit.
17.
Well, 12 plus 3 is 15.
14.
Who's got the highest? 17. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you gather yourselves round and you check in to make sure that Poc's all okay, and you're back down here. I don't know what you've got in terms of potions and stuff left, and you're discussing what you're going to do. Scapes, you notice just peeking down here behind a rock, watching all this going on, is a goblin, an actual little goblin.
Right. That could be part of the people who like us. Can I call him over?
Find out next week, I suppose.
Oh yeah, you clever fucker.
Dop, dop, dop.
All right, okay.
Cool.
So, fan-fucking-tastic. What a week.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's great.
Yeah, so I hope you had fun, players. I hope our viewers
Yeah.
had fun.
Yeah.
We'll pick this up next week. Thanks for everybody's patience with the slow start today. Again, just having some kind of technical difficulties trying to sort out the sound and everything. Troy Tempest, great session, guys. Psych Unsent, it was a close one. Lekimakon, great fight, you guys. Decent amount of ass kicking, holy water passing, and ball busting. Jam Boink is still with us from the beginning. That was a wild fight. I'm surprised nobody died. So it's fantastic. We've still got 10 people in the stream as well watching. So thank you everybody for taking part. Yeah, so find out what happened next week. We'll discuss what you want to do in terms of looking around here, or whether we get back in town and lick your wounds or not. Yeah, I don't think that could have gone several different ways from from when you very first entered the cave. So it's peek behind the DM's curtain is basically, as I told you last week. I can't remember if I told you on stream or off stream, but the rat was a familiar, wizard's familiar. Which you guys never figured out in character. So as soon as the rat spotted you and realised what was going on, he telepathically told Glasstaff, who then fucking pelted it. So he ran away, leaving the door open, sounded the alarm, and has basically fucked off. So what I've done today is just gradually, I've been why it might seem like I'll be a bit distracted is because I've been thinking, right, so what happens next? Who's moved here? So I've been trying to time it as to when different people would turn up, because the other way this could have gone through is you could have snuck around this entire base and done it. You could have dealt with it room by room, because you had this room of drunks gambling, they were oblivious to what's going on. You had a room of bugbears oblivious to what was going on. So it's only because of the way that you handled entering into Glasstaff's chambers that
we sort of straight there, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and of course there's another entryway, as Sean, you pointed out last week about there being, as you were told, there's a trapdoor and a stairway from the kitchen down, so you could have come into this place from a completely different direction as well. So it's just sheer luck that this went. I was thinking about it during the week, and I was like, should I just allow you to kind of carry on exploring and deal with it room by room, or if you want to just leave. Or, and I was like, well, no, because even though you guys are new, tactically, just that wouldn't have made sense. Like, Glasstaff is going to cover his exit and want to give you guys some shit, so that's what I went for. And I was worried throughout, before, when I was planning this, and I was worried throughout today's session. I was like, am I going to kill someone? You guys handled it brilliant, absolutely brilliant, so well done. Give yourselves all a clap on the back. Jan Boink says, can't wait, I love watching you guys, you have a great dynamic, very fun to watch. Thank you very much. So that's it for another week. It's very late, it's nearly midnight, so thanks everybody again for watching. I've been Luke, Dungeon Master, Games Master, what you want to call me. Find me on Twitter at Lukey_baby86. Of course, please follow the show at Show DnD on Twitter, on Facebook at Show DnD. And if you're listening to the podcast, please give us a review if you like what you heard. Like, you know, if you don't, then tell us that you don't like it, whatever. But, you know, just say hi. Feel free to say hi. We're very friendly. We're very friendly. Sign-offs. Lisa, any final words?
If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can at _energy, but it's probably just a barrage of Dominic Cummings hatred at the moment. So
I saw one you posted. If you're honest. Yeah. So if you hate Tories and then follow. You can follow any of us. To be honest, you can follow my personal account, Lukey_baby86, because I slag off. I'd get into politics on that account quite a lot. So yeah, feel free. Gavin,
you will find no politics on my Instagram. It's all beer and beards at Gav. Beer and beards. That's it. There's no politics on there. It's just
no
beer,
politics in your beard.
Beer and beards.
Just beer.
I'm probably pictures of my cat, and that's probably about it. Yeah.
Cool.
Nothing wrong with that.
Lovely. Sean, good night.
You can find us on Instagram and Twitter, both at Sean F. Lee. I did want to say, actually, I've been looking for other project reasons. I've been looking at T-shirts and merchandise and ways of selling things. I am fully going to look into, for other stuff, but now this is my sole priority. I'm going to look into some hashtag does it have a dick, hashtag I'm going to, what was yours,
hashtag,
Lisa?
Are they
flanked? Is it flanked? Yeah, we'll have a look into some T-shirts. Maybe I can knock something up in Photoshop.
You've got to get something about the duck in there.
Yeah.
And,
absolutely.
Did you pay your taxes? You didn't pay your taxes.
Send them to the farm.
Send them to the farm. Yeah, cool.
Mac on Consent, Lucaroo. They just send us your T-shirt sizes.
Yeah.
Just custom make for the 3 people that watch.
I
promise I will get on that. That's this week's prerogative.
Do the podcast first. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that.
If you can rescue number 6, anyway. Hopefully you can.
Yeah.
Can anybody find you anyway? What are you giving out your details?
Who's this? Me?
Yeah.
He did that.
Did you do that?
Done that.
Oh yeah,
done that.
Yeah, that's out there.
Okay, cool.
Sean
and James, I know that you don't do the social media, so if they want to speak to you, they can find you at Show D&D. But otherwise, James.
Oh no, that's it. That's it. That's that. You said it all, fam.
Cool. All right, guys. It's been absolutely my pleasure. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Thank you for another week of awesomeness, and see you all soon.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. I'm actually going this far.